more. Get into your locally owned Big O Tires, the team you trust.
The middle to double coverage. It's knocked away at the Western Kentucky University 30-yard line by cornerback Kent Robinson. Robinson had him deep, and then in front of him, the Hilltoppers also had a defender, and that was Avarian Cole. It was one Golden Eagle against two Hilltoppers, and it's incomplete, and it's 3rd down and 4 for Southern Miss.
Yeah, they probably was looking at the statistics too, just like I'm looking at them. The majority of that time between when the second down, less than 4 yards, they try to take a shot.
3rd and 4 now for the Golden Eagles. They send it tight end in motion from left to right. He's back to
Screen.
Screen was not open. He dumps it right side. Blockers down the sideline. He got a 1st down out over the 40 to the 42-yard line. They wanted a screen to the left, and they threw back to the right, and the running back Pittman made the catch. And once he made that catch, he had blockers in front of him for an 11-yard gain and a Golden Eagle 1st down.
Yeah, they ran into that one. That was a misplay, and he just so happened just to trail out and get the football.
There's a run up the middle to around the 45-yard line. Very patient run, waiting for the hole to open up. Pittman on the carry, knocked down by Hilltopper defensive end Harper Holloman. We'll give Pittman 3 yards on that carry, and it's now 2nd down and 7 for Southern Miss.
And Jalen Wester was in there on there too. They're like you said, Randy, we're substituting a lot of players, defensive linemen, in and out, and we're doing a lot of movement and stunting at the line of scrimmage, meaning pre-snap you're in one gap and then you move over in between cadence of the quarterback.
Wester, the leading tackler on the team with 94. Braxton back to throw it, throws it short. Oh, a massive hit shy of the line of scrimmage by Fletcher. That defensive tackle from Palmetto, Florida, with a big stick on the wide receiver Metcalf. And it's 3rd down for Southern Miss at the 45-yard line. 3rd and 7, no gain on that one.
Yeah, Metcalf, you can't go in there you become a calf coming in with the real crocodiles coming underneath. They're trying to hit you in there. You shouldn't have went under there.
Let's see what the Toppers do now here on 3rd down and 7 defensively. 9:35 to go in quarter one. Western Kentucky University leading in the bowl game 3-0 behind a 31-yard three-pointer from John Cannon.
Yeah, 75% of the time we'll send a linebacker blitz.
Yep, 6 are rushing. They're chasing him out of the pocket. He's running to the right. He's on the run. He's firing, and it is a fingertip grab in front of the Southern Miss bench for a 1st down. He stretched out. Braylon Brown pulls it in at the Hilltopper 44-yard line. That's an 11-yard gain.
Yeah, what a great catch, fingertip catch. I mean, they got big play receivers out there making things happen. That's an excellent play. But I don't know if it hit the ground.
Got a review on this play. Brown stretching out to his right. Now, Jared is on the Hilltopper sideline. That pass was thrown to the Southern Miss sideline. So we have a review with 9:04 to go here in quarter one. He stretches out as far as he can. The ball is bobbling. And as he comes down, did the ball hit the turf or was his hand under it?
Yeah, his hands were under that.
That was a great catch.
Man, that was the ESPN highlight one. Dun. Oh, my goodness.
Hilltopper football brought to you by Prairie Farms. Farmer-owned Prairie Farms has dedicated farmers, happy cows, real milk. Drink local with Prairie Farms. You cannot see a better catch than that anywhere. The one that Brown just made, if it stands.
Oh, my goodness. Whatever glue's on that glove, man, unbelievable. They got to keep making those.
I don't know that they can certainly overturn that. If it does hold, it's a 1st down for the Golden Eagles.
After further review, the call has been upheld. 1st down.
Yeah. Just an incredible catch.
Yeah, that was nice. Very nice.
Brown is out of Miramar, Florida. His dad was a 3-year player in the NFL, and that's his 27th catch of the year. He played at Marshall last year, also played at Ole Miss. So the Golden Eagles have it at the Hilltopper 44-yard line. They have now converted on 2 third-down pass plays. It's 1st and 10 at the Top's 44-yard line as the Golden Eagles will send a receiver in motion to the right side. Here's a snap to Braylon Braxton, who stands 6'2". He's 227 pounds. He's out of Frisco, Texas. Everyone moving except the center. So Broderick Roman, I assume, is the one who didn't have the snap count correctly because the other 10 were wanting the ball. And Roman didn't snap it.
No, he didn't snap that. But we know what's great about that is
start. Offense, number 75, 5-yard penalty. Mays first down.
But you got to give that credit to the defensive coaches, though. This last-minute stemming and moving is causing confusion for that young offensive line, Randy, we talked about earlier.
It's now at the 48-yard line. It's 1st and 15 for Southern Miss against the down 4 Hilltopper defensive line. And it's going to be a run to the outside, a good block. He's at the 45-yard line to the 43. Good pursuit there by the Hilltoppers on the outside. Ja Eugene, a New Orleans native, on the stop.
Yeah, Ja Eugene's got great speed, and that could have been a longer run than that. That was a really good tackle on that one.
That was a 7-yard gain for Matt Jones. That was his first carry of the day. They fake it to Jones, and rolling to the right side is Braxton throwing on the money, and it is caught at the 30-yard line, and the receiver steps out of bounds for Southern Miss, and that is a first down. That is Braylon Brown for 12. Brown is the one who made that unbelievable catch to extend the drive.
See, Braxton, if you let him get out, he's really good outside the pocket. That's where he is at his best, when he's moving outside the pocket. 1st and 10 on this situation. They balance, but they'll try to establish the football, try to run the football, though.
From the 31-yard line, Jones is running it right side, and he's wrapped up around the knees and brought down after only about a 6-inch pickup. 2nd down and a long 9. Jalen Wester, Palmetto, Florida outside linebacker, the Hilltoppers' best defensive player this season, stopped him, only a 1-yard gain. It's 2nd and 9. 7 minutes and 31 seconds are left in the first quarter. Southern Miss on the move from their 25 down to the Hilltopper 30. WKU leading right now, 3-0. Receiver goes in motion from right to left. Play action, looking right. Nailed from the backside. It's a pass overthrown into the end zone. Braxton was lit up from the backside by a blitz from the backer, and that was Zach Smith, who lit him up right in between the shoulder blades.
Yeah, that was a Zach attack right there. He came around. They did more of a loop around the defensive end. That's what you call a loop or a stunt. You got safeties and you got linebackers switching positions. Really good job on that one.
It's now 3rd down for Southern Miss. They converted on a 3rd and 4 and a 3rd and 7, both on pass plays by Braxton in this drive. Right now it's 3rd and 9 at the Western Kentucky University 30. They'll bring it tight in motion, stops behind this left tackle. They are going to run on 3rd and 9. He gets to the outside. He's at a 25. It's a late flag. The 20, the 15, down the sideline to the 10, the 5, and he has scored, but there is a flag.
Yep, holding.
Pittman on the carry, but a flag at the line of scrimmage. They run it on 3rd down and 9, but we'll see what the flag's all about.
Yeah, it's usually holding at that point of attack on that one.
Holding. Offense, number 63. 10-yard penalty. Mays 3rd down.
Well, they ran it to the left behind left tackle Blake Bustard, and he's the one called for the penalty. The graduate student left tackle.
Oh, yeah, he definitely grabbed him. I mean, he absolutely grabbed him.
So now that moves the Golden Eagles back 10 yards. It's 3rd and 19, and the ball is at the WKU 40-yard line. Hilltoppers are winning 3-0. 7:04 to go first quarter.
Yeah, this is an opportunity where Braxton, you put pressure on him if you go to a 3-high safety right here, because he's going to try to get the ball down. But WKU is going to – it should drop back in coverage. I'd be surprised if they bring pressure.
Ellen Jones and Sotofilo now coming in as 2 new defensive tackles on 3rd down and 19. Braxton takes a snap, looking, rolling left, they're after him. He's back to the 50. He throws it down to the near sideline and throws it out of bounds into the WKU bench. So the penalty wipes away the 30-yard touchdown run from Pittman, and Southern Miss, after a lengthy drive where they had the ball for over 4 minutes and moved it from the 25 down to the 40. Well, they got as close as the Hilltopper 30 before the penalty. Now they're backed up. They're not in field goal range. And here comes Harridan, who dropped the first punt. They punt it from the Western Kentucky University 40. He pooches it down the middle. It will bounce at the 5, and it rolls into the end zone for a touchback. So we'll step out. WKU leading 3-0. 6:49 to play in quarter 1. This is Hilltopper football from near field to the varsity app.
This week's Houchins charity champion is the Fant Foundation. The Fant Foundation was founded in 2021 by George and Chastity Fant. Their goal is to strengthen and uplift today's youth by showing kindness and support through every action in the communities they are a part of. They strive to continue the legacy of the Dream Big Camp and generate more community support through their events. Houchins Industries and WKU are proud to recognize the Fant Foundation as a charity champion. Learn more at fantfoundation.org.
Pass to the outside is picked off. Holy moly!
This is WKU football on the Hilltoppers Sports Network from Learfield.
Home for big dreamers, for those who shape the future, who set their sights high, accept challenges, fuel their passions, for those with a desire to create a better tomorrow. You don't come here to prepare for one thing. You come here to prepare for everything. You belong on this hill, where we engage, learn, grow, and celebrate together. Climb with us at Western Kentucky University.
Whether you are traveling for work or leisure, Three Springs Hospitality and our hotels would love to be your home away from home. Each hotel is unique and offers a variety of different amenities to all types of travelers. Parking and Wi-Fi are always free. Home2 Suites by Hilton and Holiday Inn Express and IHG Hotel also offer free breakfast. Our Candlewood Suites even feature fully equipped kitchenettes in all guest rooms. The best part is that WKU's campus is 10 minutes away from any of our hotels. So be sure to book your travel in the fan zone under the Travel Center on the WKU Athletic website.
Top three, Golden Eagles nothing here in the 2025 New Orleans Bowl, and we'll now step out for station identification on the Hilltopper Sports Network from Learfield and the Varsity app. Three 3-0 Hilltoppers now down to the field, 7 stories below our broadcast facility. Here's Jared Holland.
Thanks, Randy. I got to tell you, special teams has been the name of the game so far, and WKU has the advantage in that Cole Maynard's punt is a bomb, allowed them to push the Southern Miss Eagles back. And on the 2 opportunities that Southern Miss had to punt, obviously one ended up giving the Tops the ball at the 12-yard line, and the other went through the end zone. And so right now the difference in the game has been the punting game. Also like to let you know to visit your local Ace Hardware for all the best brands in grilling like the Big Green Egg, Traeger, and Weber. And get free delivery and assembly on your grill purchase of $3.99 and up. Back to you guys.
Yes, all year on the run for Duncan at WKU, if we're over 100 yards, we had a great all year. Fans, when they've been able to go to Dunkin' Donuts after a 100-yard rushing game, and it's been a really good thing. They've just been able to go down to Nashville Road and to receive that donut. But we're here in Louisiana right now, so we're not at WKU, but hope we can continue that same promotion next year.
Lavelle Wright had a 100-yard rushing game himself in the season-ending game against Jacksonville State, 116 yards on 14 carries. Hilltoppers are penalized because the punt returner, after signaling for a fair catch, blocked once the ball hit the turf and went into the end zone. So it moves the ball back to the Western Kentucky University 6-yard line. Have to be very careful here against a Southern Miss team that is a plus 12 this year in turnovers. They have intercepted a ball 21 times this season, and you've got to really be careful at this stage of the game, up early and where you're at your own 6-yard line.
Absolutely, and they like to bring a lot of pressure on this. They like to bring dog blitzes, meaning those linebackers.
Wright is a running back off the right shoulder of Tisdale. Wright gets a handoff, Wright running left, and he's able to wedge his way out to around the 9, maybe the 10-yard line, maybe the 11. Real forceful run by Tisdale after contact as he ran it in behind the left tackle, Marshall Jackson. He's able to pick up. Where did his knee touch?
It seemed like he went to the 9-yard line.
So he'll pick up 3. Fell forward to about the 12, but his knee touched at the 9, so it is 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard gain. Williams snaps it to Tisdale. The freshman quarterback heaves it down the left sideline, and it is too high. They had blanket coverage there of the Hilltopper wide receiver Flowers. And right now Tisdale's not been close. He's 1 for 4, and the Hilltoppers are faced with a 3rd and 7.
Yeah, there was miscommunication right there. Flowers stopped running on that play for some reason. And WKU so far has not been really going over the middle, but when you have these 2 high safeties, you got to get where that void is at in the middle of the field. Now they go into 1 high safety, and this is where Southern Miss like to bring more.
A big blitz up the middle. It's caught. Hilltoppers get out to the 15, a yard shy of a first down. It was a screen to Katie Hutchinson off a middle pass rush in the face of Tisdale, and Katie was knocked down at the 15, 1 yard shy of a first down, so it's 4th and 1 for the Hilltoppers. They picked up just 6. They needed 7.
Yeah, but that was a good disguise, though. Tisdale seeing that blitz coming because it was more. They were bringing more than we could block, but to get that ball out really quick, to get a chance to get a first down was really good.
Davis back to return the kick by Maynard. Hits this one high. Maynard going back. He makes the catch at his 30. He's up to the 35, out to the 38-yard line. That was the punt returner Montgomery on the carry, but another big blow by Cole Maynard. 55-yard punt, about an 8-yard return. We have 5 minutes and 28 seconds left in quarter one from the New Orleans Bowl, and the Hilltoppers have a 3-0 lead over the Southern Eagles from Southern Miss, and we're back with more after this on the Hilltopper Sports Network from Learfield and the Varsity app. 30, 20, 10, 5, hey! That is a Hilltopper touchdown.
This is WKU football on the Hilltopper Sports Network from Learfield.
Finding reliable care for your loved ones shouldn't be a challenge. At Comfort Keepers, we understand the importance of comfort, safety, and companionship right in your home. Whether it's helping with daily chores, providing companionship, or offering specialized care, our compassionate team is here for you. With Comfort Keepers, your loved ones can enjoy independence while receiving the support they need. Our caregivers are dedicated to making every day brighter. Discover peace of mind with Comfort Keepers. Visit us at comfortkeepers.com to learn more or call 270-782-3600 to schedule a free consultation. Make every day extraordinary with Comfort Keepers.
WriteIMP.com is your online source for everything you need to keep your home and property looking great. Quality mowers, gators, small tractors and generators from John Deere, chainsaws, blowers, and line trimmers from Steel, the latest John Deere clothing and toys for the kids, Honda mowers and generators, and so much more for you and your home. Please stop by one of our 15 locations throughout Kentucky and southern Indiana. The home place, Wright Implement.
Wants to remind you to keep fats, oils, and grease out of drains by using paper towels to wipe dishes and pans before washing in the sink or dishwasher. Randy, along with Terry and Jared with you here. Wyatt's our producer today. Happy holidays. WKU leading early over Southern Miss by the score of 3-0. We have 5:28 to go in quarter one. I'd like to let you know about my other job, one of the other jobs I have at Quality Insurance Group. Each week throughout Kentucky, Medicaid coverages are ending for many families, and this isn't the end of health care coverage, though. Quality health care plans will have many plans to choose from. If you lost or will lose your Medicare coverage in the future, I can help find the best plan for you and your family to choose from. Any help I provide will also be of no charge to you. Call or text me anytime. That's Randy Lee at the Quality Insurance Group. My office is in Bowling Green, but I help people all over Kentucky. If you're going to lose your Medicaid or have lost it, I can help. 615-982-5775. And with 5:28 to go, it is Golden Eagle football from the 38-yard line. Following the punt from Cole Maynard, a Hilltopper first-team All-American punter. 2 punts today, Terry. 1 for 51 and 1 for 55 yards.
Yeah, Jared said that too, man. They're flipping the field with that. That's making a huge difference. I mean, special teams is huge right now.
Braxton takes the shotgun snap and hands it off, and the Hilltoppers drive the running back down after about a 2-yard effort. Wester, the hardest-hitting Hilltopper defender in years, is the one who brought him down after a 1.5-yard gain. That is the third running back that the Golden Eagles have used so far. Robert Briggs. Give him 2. And it is 2nd down and 8.
You know, what a great adjustment with the defensive coordinator right now. He's going to a 4-3 defense. He's got 3 linebackers in now.
Now they go down the middle and play action, and they complete the pass down the Hilltopper in the middle of the secondary to around the 40-yard line for a first down. That time they were able to find the tight end, King, who made the catch. It's at the Hilltopper 38-yard line, 1st and 10. Quick run to the right for about 2.5 yards. To around the 35-yard line. It'll be 2nd down at about 7, dragged down by Wester again. That was Briggs on the carry.
Yeah, what they're trying to do, Southern Miss is trying to run the football just good enough so they can get play action. And when they have these stacked receivers, they like to bring one receiver on a slant and the other guy on a go route to kind of give like a mesh look.
2nd and 7 from the Hilltopper 35-yard line. Play action for Bayless all day to throw. High arcing throw down the middle. Got in the end zone. He's diving, and he makes a diving touchdown catch. He was open in the end zone. The Hilltopper safety, Herard, was about 5 yards away from him, and the Golden Eagle receiver just made a diving catch in the end zone and then did a somersault. Tyshawn Chapman reels it in, and Southern Miss is in front 6-3.
Yeah, that's what they're known for. When they stack the receivers, they get you mixed up right there, kind of get a mesh look, and then one receiver go underneath and the other guy go on the top, and it makes it hard to cover one of them like that.
4:06 left in the first quarter. 35-yard touchdown pass from Braxton to Chapman. It's Chapman's third touchdown catch. It's Braxton's 24th touchdown throw, and that leads the Sun Belt Conference this season. Now out to attempt the extra point is Wilbanks. Perfect snap, and the right-footed kicker sends it through. And with 4:06 to go in quarter one, Southern Miss is now in front. It is 7-3. Golden Eagles. And we're back with more after this on the Hilltopper Sports Network from Learfield and the Varsity app.
Oh, did you get us switched over to shelter insurance?
Actually, I found a deal online.
You did? Does your deal come with award-winning customer service?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Does the deal include a local agent?
Doesn't actually say.
Can we create a customized plan that fits our needs? Let's just call the local shelter agent.
For insurance that fits just right, find a shelter agent near you. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Banks over a runner. Banks over two. That is a Hilltopper touchdown.
This is WKU football on the Hilltopper Sports Network from Learfield.
When it comes to your property, one call does it all. Stuart Ritchie Service Group. From heating and cooling, plumbing and electrical, to fire protection, alarms, commercial refrigeration, and more. We've got the tools and the team to get it done. Serving commercial, industrial, and residential clients 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Call 270-393-0285 or visit StuartRitchieService.com. Stuart Ritchie Service Group, your one-call service solution.
8 wings, 5 breadsticks, 2 pizzas, everybody wins.
You're hearing that right. The Big Dinner Box from Pizza Hut is here, now starting at $19.99. That's 2 medium, 1-topping pizzas, 8 boneless wings, and 5 breadsticks, all bundled up for one unbeatable price. Win dinner and choose your favorite crust. Hand-tossed, pan, thin and crispy, and even tavern style. Order a Big Dinner Box now, only at Pizza Hut. Feed good times. Additional charge for extra toppings, extra cheese, upgrades, and dipping sauce. Not available on stuffed crust. Availability, prices, and participation vary. Taxes, tip, and fees extra.
It only took Southern Miss a minute and 22 seconds to go 62 yards on 4 plays, and play action has been a big part of the game so far, Terry, especially on second down.
Yeah, I mean, that's their percentages of that. They're like 70% of the time when it comes to that, especially when they're in that stacked look. And that's why you're really vulnerable when you have a safety over the top. What they do is you just get a natural pick when you do that. You have the guy in the back goes underneath and run a post route, and the guy in the top runs a go route, and it's hard to make the difference because you run into each other, and that the receiver was wide open because of that mesh, that mix.
The pass was slightly overthrown, but a great catch by Chapman, diving headfirst in the end zone to reel that one in.
Yeah, but there was no one around him. If he would have hit him on the stride, I mean, it's actually a natural pick play. I mean, for some reason, most of the times referees catch that, but when you're running full speed like that, it's kind of hard to see that. They didn't stop, they didn't break, they went straight through the route.
Very rarely have we seen anyone throw over the top behind the Hilltopper defense this year in the secondary. The WKU's had a tremendous pass defense this year, ranked extremely high in Conference USA in terms of pass efficiency defensively, number 2 in Conference USA. But that time the Golden Eagles got Chapman behind him, and they were able to throw it in from 35 yards away for the touchdown catch. Herodine to kick it off from the 35-yard line, but the Hilltoppers now trailing 7-3. A couple of Hilltoppers back at the goal line. Here comes the kick. And WK will take a fair catch. It'll be grabbed at the 1. They'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. It'll be 1st and 10. And that was Cam Flowers who reeled it in. So let's see if the Hilltoppers can find some success offensively against this Golden Eagle defense. They haven't so far. In fact, the Hilltoppers have not even managed a first down yet in their 3 possessions
Yeah.
Tyson talked about needing to get a quick start. It's been anything but that so far.
And with these aggressive corners, you need to have double moves on them because they'll go for the first back. If you go double fake, you can get them.
Tisdale zips it out to the near sideline. It's reeled in for about an 8-yard gain to the 33-yard line. It'll be second and short for the Tops. And that was big play man Matthew Henry, averaging 16 yards a grab this year. He gets his first catch. It's second down and 2.
Yeah, I can see that, Coach. I mean, the cornerback Moulton is definitely on top of Henry. Coach Helton is setting this up for a double move.
They fake the jet sweep, and Tisdale, the quarterback, runs it up to the 41-yard line after the fake. And the Hilltoppers now have their first down of this opening half. Haygood, the linebacker, made the stop at the 40 on the 7-yard run by Tisdale.
Yeah, and this is where you have an opportunity. And I'm looking for Matthew to – he's going to have Henry's going to have a good day today too.
There's a run by Marvis Parrish, his first carry on the all-freshman team. 511 yards this year to lead the Hilltoppers in rushing. Runs it behind his left guard, Lawrence Seymour, the second-team All-American. And Parrish smacked down after a 2-yard effort. It's second and 8 for the Tops. Ball's at their 42-yard line with 2:54 to go in quarter one here at the Superdome. And the Hilltoppers trying to get to 9 wins this season. That would be a successful year. 8-6 would not be nearly as good as 9-4. Here's a pass to midfield, and it's reeled in for a first down, and some pushing and shoving after the catch Henry made. He was out of bounds, and Moulton's trying to rough him up a little bit, and Moulton's a really good defender. Josh Moulton, 11 career interceptions. He knocked him out of bounds, but not before Henry gathers it in for 15 yards, and the Hilltoppers have their second first down of this drive.
And that's going to be the matchup tonight, right? Now you're in a situation, you got man-to-man, Moulton and Henry right now, because you got one high safety. And I wonder if Tisdale can see this, is going to see what's going to happen.
There's Razzle Dazzle running to the right side as Tisdale hit as he throws it, and he throws it away. And a very late flag. Is this going to be roughing the passer? They handed it to the running back. It was a flea flicker, and then the running back flipped it back to Tisdale, who rolled to his right. As he was approaching the sideline, he was knocked down from behind by Garrick Ponder, the defensive end for Southern Miss. See what this flag's all about.
Yeah, it's definitely a flag on Southern Miss on that play.
Jared, was it roughing the passer?
No, it looks like almost an intentional grounding or something like that. It's what they're talking through it, but there was a receiver in the vicinity, so it looks like they're going to pick it up, would be my guess.
The ruling on the field is the ball was not catchable. By rule, once a player gives the ball up, he may no longer legally ground it. Therefore, it's a foul for intentional grounding. Offense, number 14. It's a loss down the spot of that foul. Second down.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
So it'll move the ball back across the 50. Intentional grounding is the call. As Tisdale right now is 4 out of 8 for his 24 yards. And that moves the ball back to the WKU 48-yard line. And that's a loss of 10.
Yeah, because once you flip it like that, even if you're outside the pocket, somebody has to be in the area.
And it's second down. Hilltoppers have used 2 trick plays so far, and neither have worked. 19 yards ago, Parrish is running back off the left shoulder of the freshman quarterback, Rodney Tisdale. Making 7th straight start at quarterback. Takes the snap, 3-man rush, throws a middle screen to Katie, and the Golden Eagles are right there. He makes a catch, and he's only able to make it back to the 50-yard line, setting up a 3rd and long. And that was the defensive tackle, Lewis, on the stop. And now WKU has a player down, face down, at the Southern Miss 48-yard line with 1 minute and 56 seconds left in the first quarter. Southern Miss is leading the game right now, 7-3 on a 35-yard touchdown pass from Braxton to Chapman. It appears to be a Hilltopper offensive lineman down just
like
across
Williams.
the 50.
Maybe hope it's not Williams, the tight end, the backup center, because that's not good.
No, if it's Elijah Williams, I don't know who would play center because Caleb Nita is out he's had surgery. Melvin Collins can play some center.
And it looks like he's warming up too, Melvin Collins.
So this would put the Hilltoppers down to their 3rd team center, really just an emergency center, against a very stout Southern Miss defensive line. And this appears to be An injury that's going to take some time. They've already did they bring a board out?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to take a break, and the emergency vehicle is coming out to the 50. So this is not good news for the young man who's just been injured. We'll take a timeout. 1 minute and 56 seconds left in the first quarter, and Southern Miss leads at 7-3 on the Hilltopper Sports Network from Learfield and the Varsity app.
Looking to earn more on your money? Liberty Federal Credit Union's free vertical checking account is now even better with an increased interest rate of 3.5% APY, letting you earn even more on your money. So what are you waiting for? Start earning more on your money today with vertical checking, only at Liberty Federal Credit Union. Some requirements apply. Annual percentage yield. No minimum balance required. Applicable on balances up to $20,000. Federally insured by NCUA.
The holidays are a great time for family celebrations, made better with the award-winning taste of Prairie Farms Sour Cream and Dips. Prairie Farms' sour cream and dips are sourced with the finest ingredients to make the taste sensations that your holiday party deserves. Try our fan-favorite dips, ranch, French onion, and jalapeno fiesta flavors, and top off your tacos with our tangy sour cream. Visit prairiefarms.com and visit the Taste of Tradition tab to enter for a chance to win a free KitchenAid stand mixer. Locally made, naturally delicious. Prairie Farms, sour cream and dips.
75 years is a long time, but that's how long Leachman Buick GMC has been serving South Central Kentucky. We will continue to offer a world-class customer experience with a non-commissioned sales team, GM-certified technicians, and a state-of-the-art collision center. Come see why over 150,000 customers have chosen Leachman Buick GMC to be their car dealership. Visit us at 2012 Scottsville Road or online at leachmanauto.com.
WKU behind Southern Miss, 7-3, 1:53 left in the first quarter from the Superdome in the New Orleans Bowl as WKU looks for a little comeback before halftime. Wyatt Kopelman back with you from the Learfield Network studios. One other bowl game that's just wrapped up from Boca Raton, Florida. Toledo falls to Louisville 27-22. Toledo had scored 19 points in the fourth quarter, only 3 points prior to that, including a blocked extra point for a 2-point return. But Toledo falls short as the Jason Candle era comes to a close. Now we'll get it out to the Superdome once again. Randy, Terry, and the crew has it for you as the first quarter wraps up. Guys?
Thank you, Wyatt. Elijah Williams down on the field on his back, and he has suffered a leg injury of some sort. And it appears as if the center for the Hilltoppers will be Melvin Collins, who has not played center a single snap this season. The Hilltoppers already without Caleb Nita, season-ending surgery. Elijah Williams, who started the first 3 games as a freshman out of Toledo, and then they made a change in week 4 after the loss at Toledo, and Caleb Nita went in as a starter and never relinquished that position. Williams started this game, but he's down, and now Melvin Collins, who is a junior offensive lineman. He's sort of a jack of all trades, Terry. Can play mostly a guard, but can fill in at tackle. And now Collins is going to have to play some center. How difficult of an adjustment is this for Collins and the offensive line right now?
Yeah, extremely difficult. I mean, you got to come in here. You know, I know they practice during the week, but you got to come here ready to go because, especially playing center on a defensive line like this, you got to know all the calls and all the support and all the double teams during the week that you work with. So he's got to be really locked in and focus on the game plan and ready to go right now.
You know, I know he wasn't working as much as a center in practice before Nita's injury because you had Caleb Nita on the first team and Elijah Williams on the second. But with Nita out, certainly Collins has received some time at center in practice leading up to the bowl game.
Yeah, absolutely. You have to. I mean, you got to have guys ready. It'll be interesting to see because also we saw a couple of linemen out there, another lineman out there taking snaps. I don't know if he can play center too. 60 Quincy Jenkins, could he play center too?
We're going to find out. He's a starting right guard, so we'll see how they line it up. Maybe Jenkins will move to center and Collins goes in at right guard where Jenkins moves over to center. So we'll see. Right now it's 1:56 to go. Right now Southern Miss is the dominant team, I think, in the trenches. And the Hilltoppers are going to have to play a little bit better, I think, in the offensive line. Right now they're down. Well, the score is 7-3. Hey, take your cooking game to the next level when you cook with natural gas. You'll be cooking like a pro with instant and precise temperature control. When it comes to choosing energy for your family and your home, make the smart choice with natural gas. Visit atmosenergy.com to learn more.
And guys, it does look like Jenkins is going to be at center and Collins is going to be at right guard as the Hilltoppers come out here on this 3rd down and long.
Quincy Jenkins, a starting right guard out of Lawrenceville, Georgia. He's been in there for just about every snap this season at right guard. He's a 6'3", 319-pound senior, and now he is over the ball as a center. And it's 3rd and 18 from midfield with 1:41 to go in the first half, and he run a draw to right, and it's blown up for a 4-yard loss. Right now, the Hilltoppers are unable to block Southern Miss up front. They had penetration on that draw, and that had no chance of working. It's 4th and long for the Hilltoppers as the linebacker, Hargood, got in there and made the stop again.
Yeah, they brought a lot of pressure on there because if you know you're changing the offensive line, Randy, you talked about that earlier, you know you're going to bring some kind of a confusion, some type of attack, and that's what Southern Miss did.
Maynard's 3rd punt, spinning and hitting at the 10 and being downed at around the 13-yard line. So Maynard with a punt of 41 yards, spins it backwards, and Southern Miss will take over at the 13-yard line. Maynard getting the job done again with 55 seconds left in his first half. It's Golden Eagle football from their own 13-yard line.
Yeah, Maynard has a boom, but at the same time, he looked like a golfer on there with that pitching wedge right there, spinning the ball back on the green like that.
1st and 10, Southern Miss, 55 seconds left. The ball's at the 13-yard line. And right now, Braxton is 7 out of 12 for 97 yards and a touchdown. Southern Miss has been tough on 3rd down so far today as well, converting 2 out of 4. From the 13, 1st and 10 for the Golden Eagles. Golden pants, black jerseys, black helmet. Rolling right as Braxton near the sideline throws it. And there's another nifty catch made by the Golden Eagles. And that's Brown again, who made that Superman catch earlier in the game. And that goes for 11 yards as he tiptoes out of bounds. And it's 1st and 10, Golden Eagles.
And Braxton loves to sprint out to his right to Brown. And what they're going to do is try to set you up with a double move, the D pass on the outside to that guy.
Run up the middle and a big hit around the 28-yard line. Gain of about 4.
Brackenridge, huh?
Yep, and Brackenridge is getting up late. He's fired up too, Brackenridge is. He made that big hit on the running back after a 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6 from the 28. Run the same play this time, and Fletcher leads a charge from his defensive tackle spot and shoves him backwards for a loss, as well as Wester.
Yeah, that was a great job of the defensive line on that. That was a stalemate. I mean, when you win at the line of scrimmage, that makes a difference.
In the first quarter.
Southern Miss with a new running back in the game. He's not even on the depth chart, and they ran him the last 2 carries for the game. Josh Battle on the carry. He shoved down for a loss. And we'll go to the second quarter. After 1 quarter of play at the Caesars Superdome, it's Southern Miss 7, Western Kentucky University 3. This is Hilltopper football from Learfield and the Varsity app.
What if opening a checking account came with a perk? At South Central Bank, our popular Green Tree checking account now comes with more added value. That's right, things like cell phone protection, telehealth, roadside assistance, fuel savings, and enhanced identity theft support are all part of Green Tree checking. No hassle, no stress, just perks for doing something you were going to do anyway. Stop by any South Central Bank branch or visit us online at southcentralbank.com. Banking with rewards. South Central Bank, official bank of WKU football. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Pass to the outside is picked off. Holy moly!
This is WKU football on the Hilltoppers Sports Network from Learfield. The fantasy of football is upon us. Drafts will be flowing in living rooms and man caves everywhere, including Buffalo Wild Wings on Scottsville Road. Happy hour 3P to 6P and late nights 9P to close. You can load your lineup with $2 off all tall drafts and margaritas, $3 shorty shots. How about some Fireball, $4 well drinks, $5 premiums, and $6 appetizers? If that's not enough to make your draft grade an A+, become a Blazing Rewards member and get bottomless apps. BuffaloWildWings.com.
For over a decade, Cheetah Clean has been keeping Bowling Green clean, proudly serving you with 7 convenient locations in Bowling Green and Glasgow. We're thrilled to announce that the Cheetah Clean experience just got even better. Now introducing detailing services. Visit our brand new detail shop at Scottsville Road. Plus, as a Cheetah Clean member, you'll receive exclusive discounts on detailing services and free roadside assistance. Go Tops!
Terry and Jared with you from New Orleans, and the Hilltoppers handled it at first quarter. Southern Miss outgained Western Kentucky University 125 to 34 yards. WKU scoring first on the fumbled punt. They took over at the 12, could not drive it, had to settle for a 31-yard field goal from Cannon. Then Southern Miss came back later in quarter one with 4 minutes and 16 seconds left, and Braxton completed a 62-yard drive with a 35-yard touchdown pass to Chapman. And it's 7-3 Southern Miss. Hilltoppers now without Elijah Williams at center. They'll move Jenkins over from the right guard spot, and Terry Collins goes in at right guard. Hilltopper football brought to you by Kentucky 811. Behind every touchdown is a strategy, and the same goes for safe digging. Make safety part of your next project plan. Contact Kentucky 811 before you dig. Learn more at Kentucky811.org. Brought to you by the Kentucky Public Service Commission. Golden Eagles have the ball from the 29-yard line, and it is 3rd and 5, and so far Southern Miss is 2 out of 4, and on both conversions, Terry, roll right with the passing of Braxton finding the open receiver.
Yeah, I mean, he loves to sprint out. We talked about that in pregame. He likes to get outside the pocket and either try to get to the mesh and buy time to get it to his receiver. So he's got 3 high safeties to the top. He's going to try to get that ball to that side where the tight end's at.
He's a 65% completion quarterback this year. He has a running back off his right shoulder. He's going to drop straight. Brackenridge coming up in his face, and they smash him, but he breaks away. And now he's broken, a tackle broken, but Wester stays with him, and he brings him down inside the 8-yard line. I'll make that Brackenridge is finally the one to wrap him up.
Wow. I mean, what a great disguise and great job, though. He's not as mobile to get away from him, though. I mean, he almost, the ball was loose, too. I'm surprised he didn't fumble that.
Brackenridge getting a sack on a 20-yard loss. So it is 4th down at the 9, and here comes Herradine with a punt from the end zone, and he gets it off. Not that great of a punt. Fair catch for the Hilltoppers at the 43, and a little accidental bump after the catch by No Mac. No flag down. Great field position for WKU following the quarterback sack and a 20-yard loss.
I want to give some love. You know what's amazing? Just the little things in special teams. The special teams coach, LaRussa, right there, because you usually have the returner back 40 yards, but what he did is scoot him up to 30 yards in that save field position. Those are kind of the unhidden yardage. That's a very smart play by the punt returner.
Now let's see if the Hilltoppers can take advantage of the sack and the punt, which went for just 35 yards. 1st and 10 at the Southern Miss 43-yard line. Hilltoppers send their wide receiver in motion from left to right. They fake a throw that way. Tisdale now tucks it up and dives to the 41-yard line, and I believe fumbled the ball. Did the ground cause the fumble?
Yeah, he was down.
Ruling on the field, the runner was down prior to the fumble. 2nd down.
Looked like he reached out with the ball, and when he reached out and the ball hit the turf, that's when the ball left his hand. We'll see.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know what I'm expecting? I mean, we need a double move with Henry. If you get a double move with Henry wide, one-on-one, he's in the middle of the field with his safety on the safety wide. This is an opportunity where you can get a big play.
1-yard gain for Tisdale. 2nd and 9 from the Southern Miss 43-yard line. The snap coming from Jenkins. Tisdale back, holding, throwing, open receiver, 31-yard line. He gets to the outside to the 25. 1st down, Tops. Good throw to Musa Berry. And the Hilltoppers have it at the 24-yard line following that 19-yard pitch and catch from Tisdale to Berry.
Yeah, great ad-lib on that. Very good by him, changing the ball in the outside hand. When you get the ball to the line of scrimmage, that's great.
It's at the 24, 1st and 10 Tops, down 7-3 but moving. They send No Mac in motion. They fake the jet sweep to him, and Tisdale takes it up the middle, and he picks up 5 yards down to the Golden Eagle 19-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Yeah.
Did Tisdale see they were overplaying the jet sweep, so he was going to run it up the middle?
Yeah, they're overplaying him. They're overplaying everything else, and the defensive line and also the linebackers are overplaying it. But also they are overplaying the tight ends, too. They're not even paying attention to the tight ends.
Michael Montgomery getting up a little gimpy. He made the tackle. 2nd and 5 for the 19. A delayed handoff, and stepping left and driving right to the 12-yard line is the Hilltopper running back, Lavelle Wright. What a patient run by Wright. It's first down WKU at the Southern Miss 13-yard line. 6-yard gain.
Yeah, Wright did a great job with hesitating, man. He was at the stop sign, man, before he put the gas on, waiting for his blockers to get open, available. But we got to sneak that. It'd be amazing. This is set up to sneak one of them tight ends out in the backfield. He seemed like he's sitting around. There's no one underneath there.
Myers, a tight end, line up on the right side. Keaton Hutchinson going in motion. The throw to KD. Makes a catch 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Gets forward for only a yard to the 12. Good open field tackle from Foster, the Miami junior safety. It's 2nd down and 9 for the Hilltoppers.
Yeah, I can see why a lot of people, they score in the red zone on Southern Miss because they keep those safeties still wide in the red zone. And then if you get over the middle and you get those tight ends involved coming across, that's where the opportunities are at.
Well, let's see if they can find a tight end here on 2nd and 11 at the Golden Eagle 12. They send Henry in motion from left to right. 2 receivers on the left side. Snap to Tisdale. Stepping back, throwing down the middle, way high. Almost hit the goalpost in the air to Mack. And that was uncatchable. Too tall for no. And now it's 3rd down for the Hilltoppers at the Southern Miss 12-yard line.
Yeah, I mean, there's some opportunity. He had enough time to. Right now, Tisdale just panicked right there. He just rushed himself. He's got sped up a little bit.
Tisdale now 7 of 11 throwing. 3rd and 9 to the Golden Eagle 12. Hilltoppers were down here once before and had it 1st and goal at the 10 following a fumbled punt. Actually, a fumbled snap by the punter, and were not able to score. From the 12, the Golden Eagles are sending 4. Tisdale rolling left, firing the ball, throws it away in the back corner. He wafted it in the direction of the Hilltopper tight end Noah Myers, but there is nobody open, and out will be Cannon for another 3-point try.
Yeah, that play had disaster written all over. We were not holding up at the line of scrimmage, even giving enough time to make even a play action, even sometime even a read to even step back and get his foot planted.
Cannon with a 31-yard field goal, and now he's out there for a 30-yard try. This year he has 14 makes and just 4 misses. Just inside the right hash mark, Robick snaps it, Maynard holds it, Cannon kicks it, and it is perfect. 11 minutes and 12 seconds left in the first half. The Hilltoppers now to within 1 against the Golden Eagles. Southern Miss has a lead of 7-6, and we're back with more 2025 New Orleans Bowl action on the Hilltopper Sports Network from Learfield and the Varsity app.
Thinking about digging, planting a tree, or putting up a fence? Hold that shovel. Before you break ground, head to Kentucky811.org or call 811. It's quick, it's free, and yep, it's the law. Submit your request online or call before you dig. Member utility pros will mark where the underground lines are. Don't risk the injury, service outages, penalties, or costly repairs. Safety is in your hands. 811 before you dig. Sponsored by the Kentucky Public Service Commission.
30, 20, 10, 5, hey! That is a Hilltopper touchdown.
This is WKU Football on the Hilltoppers Sports Network from Learfield.
Ever feel like gluten-free baked goods taste like cardboard? Not anymore. Awaken Bakery in downtown Bowling Green is the gluten-free bakery you've been waiting for, filled with a yummy, healthy, 100% gluten-free goodness. We have everything from sweet treats, sandwiches, coffee, and more, all totally gluten-free and absolutely delicious. WKU students, you can use your Flex Meal Plan dollars with your Student Grubhub account. Come visit us at 300 East Main Avenue in downtown Bowling Green for a warm welcome and something fresh. Awaken Bakery, gluten-free, has never tasted this good.
Hey Bowling Green, need news that's as fast-paced as the game? Tune in to WBKO News, your number one news source for breaking news, weather updates, and all in-depth coverage you crave. We're on the front lines, bringing you the latest headlines as they happen. Stay connected, stay informed, and never miss a beat. Catch us streaming live at WBKO.com. WBKO News, local, first, now. Just like you, we're always in the game.
On the go and want to stay connected to live college sports anywhere in the country? Just download the free Varsity Network app, available on Apple and Android. With new features this season, it's easier than ever to listen live and keep up with your favorite teams, including the Hilltoppers. It is the Varsity app, good for all sports. Don't miss a moment. Get the Varsity Network app now. Jared on the field. Hilltoppers down 7-6. Cannons 30-yard field goal cuts the Southern Miss lead down to 1. Jared?
Yeah, right. Obviously, the Tops want to get touchdowns in that series, but I got to tell you, I was watching the offensive line specifically, especially with the changes they've had. I thought they did a really nice job of picking up the blitzes when they had that, especially on the long pass to Matthew Henry, and did a nice job of opening up some run lanes for the Tops to get positive yards. By far, the best series the Tops have had, especially from a play calling standpoint and from the offensive line. Also, let's let you know that WKU and Logan Aluminum challenge you to capture every can with recycling to help us work towards creating a truly sustainable future for our community. Back to you guys.
For the year, the Hilltoppers have been the far superior red zone defense team, but that's not been the case so far, Terry. Hilltoppers have had it inside the red zone 2 times, have not scored a touchdown either time. They come away with 2 field goals. Before the year, opponents have scored 32 out of 46 trips in the red zone against Southern Miss's defense.
Exactly, but it seemed like they're doing a great job right now with keeping everybody back and keeping everybody in zones too. So, because sometimes you can watch other people's video and tape and see what they're doing, and you can mimic that.
Davis at the goal line for Southern Miss. And approaching the ball and kicking it for the Hilltoppers is Cassidy. It's in the end zone. Halfway back, touchback. Golden Eagles coming out with a 1-point lead. Jared advised me of this statistic. When Southern Miss has led at halftime this year, 7 wins, no losses. When they've trailed at halftime this year, 0 wins, 5 losses.
Wow. I mean, because what happens is they stress when they're behind, and then they try to catch up and make mistakes. And usually coming out of timeout like this and statistically showing they haven't went yet. I'm surprised on first down they haven't taken a deep shot like on the first down yet.
Throwing the ball deep on play action off second down.
Yeah.
Jaden Hardy now in a defensive tackle for Western Kentucky University, along with Sofilo. They're going to go with Holloman at one end and Jones at the other. That's the down 4. Go with a nickel back and 4 defensive backs. Over the ball is the Southern Miss center, and they're good to go now from the 25-yard line. And it is a run up the middle. WKU rising up and knocking the runner down for a 1 or 2 yard loss. Suafilo stuffing that middle part of that defensive line, and also helping him out was Wester and Holloman as they snowed under the running back Pittman for about a half-yard loss.
Yeah, Suafilo that's a great. I mean, you got a 2-gapper right there, because when you have 3 defensive linemen right there, it's a lot of pressure on them with a 5 people on the line of scrimmage, though.
Maui now at center snaps the ball. The throw comes to the 20-yard line, and WKU's defensive back makes a good stop, then a late hit. Is that a penalty?
No
flag. Okay.
He was momentum.
All right. The Eugene was the one who made the first stop, and then coming over to help out was the Hilltopper defensive back Cole. It's a gain out to the 28, only a pickup of 2. It is 3rd and about 8 for Southern Miss right now.
And this is the down where WKU likes to bring pressure.
It's at the 27, 3rd and 8 for Southern Miss. Bayless has thrown for 400 yards in a game this year against South Alabama, 392 in a game against Louisiana Tech. Here's a snap on 3rd and 8. They set up a middle screen, and they will stop him 2 yards shy of the first down. It'll be 4th and 2. Wester, that heavy hitter, lowering the boom on Tyshawn Chapman. It's 4th and 2 for Southern Miss at the 33-yard line. It was a 5-yard gain, and it looks as if the Golden Eagles are going to go for it, Terry.
Man, I cannot believe this. I mean, this is too close of a game. 7-6 on the other side. This is where you put WKU in a really good situation if you really go for this and don't get it.
4th and a short 2 from just inside the 34-yard line for the Golden Eagles. 9:24 to go in the first half.
I don't believe it.
They bring the quarterback up under center. And now he backs away. He looks to his sideline. He steps away, and Southern Miss asks for a timeout. You never bought that from the beginning, did you?
No, that's all window dressing. I mean, that's previews at the movies.
I bought it. I thought they were going to go for it.
No, that's just the previews.
Blake Anderson is their head coach. He was the offensive coordinator when Charles Huff left to take the Memphis University job. Blake Anderson was here once before as an offensive coordinator at Southern Miss from 2008 to 9, then again from 2010 to 11. Head coach at Utah State. Mike Sanford was his offensive coordinator there, and he was the head coach at Arkansas State from 2014 through 2020. Now he's the head man in Hattiesburg.
Yeah, I mean, he's the head man for a reason. But if you would have went for that, I'd be like, I don't know. Yeah, but that was great to try to trick everybody and try to give them a different, show the previews and then bring your punt movie in.
Nowadays, with the trend of NFL and college teams going for it a lot on fourth down, I really felt like he was going to go for it. Southern Miss has gone for it 18 times. Not a lot by modern-day standards. Jared, were you buying the window dressing?
No, I was not. Not this kind of game on the 32-yard line or whatever it may be going out. No, that just doesn't make any sense to me, especially as well as this WKU defense has played against the run.
So the Golden Eagles will be punting the ball, and Hilltopper Football is brought to you by Liquor Barn. They have everything you need to stock up for game day. To place an order for pickup or delivery, download the Liquor Barn app, visit liquorbarn.com, or call your local Liquor Barn store. Shop Kentucky's favorite spirits, wine, and beer store online, and you'll have more time for the Hilltoppers. Liquor Barn is where Kentuckians go to celebrate life. The Hilltoppers are attempting to pick up another bowl win. They are 7-4 in their FBS bowl wins. If they would get their 8th bowl win today, it would be 8 bowl wins since 2014. Only 2 other football programs have done that. Make that 3. Alabama, Georgia, Ohio State.
Yeah, that would be a great feat. I mean, with the new facilities, indoor facilities, you got more hardware to put up in all these places, so that's great.
Hilltopper Football, among other radio stations, being broadcast today in Owensboro on The Game, 102.7. 9 minutes and 15 seconds are left in this first half. Hilltoppers have had a couple of short field goals from John Cannon, one from 31 and one from 30 yards. And the Golden Eagles scored on a Braxton 35-yard touchdown pass to Chapman. So it's now 7-6 with Southern Miss in front.
Overall, WKU, the defense has been holding them pretty much. Southern Miss got one play, one touchdown. But other than that, and like Jared said earlier, our offense is driving. We're just not scoring in the red zone.
Right now, in terms of total yards, Southern Miss 114-65. Southern Miss has only rushed for 3 total yards. They had that sack for -20. That to hurt the run game totals. Hilltoppers now coming off the sideline with the punt return team. And No Mac is deep. This will be the 3rd punt.
Yeah, and what you do is instead of the punt return, is we call punt safe. You keep the defense out just in case for a fake. Coach LaRusse has kept the defense out to make sure they don't fake the ball.
Harradine with a punt. Line of scrimmage, the Southern Miss 34-yard line. 9:15 to go in the first half. Here's a snap, and he gets it away.
He almost missed that one.
Short. Mack with a fair catch with a Golden Eagle right in his grill. He makes the catch at the 30. That's only a 36-yard punt from Reed Harradine. And the Hilltoppers have it in good shape right now from the 30-yard line. And they're down by a point with lots of time to go in the first half. We have 9 minutes and 8 seconds left in this first half of the 2025 New Orleans Bowl.
Yeah, Harradine, the coach is talking to him, special teams coach is talking to him. He's got a little grease on his hand. He kind of bobbled that a little bit. Get the nerves out, man, and it's okay.
He's not the starting punter. The starting punter, the oldest player in college football, has gone back home. He had a death in the family. Jack Murley is his name. And he had 24 punts this year, but he only averaged 36 yards a punt. Go. Tisdale rolling left and throwing down the left sideline into coverage is one Hilltopper against really 3 defenders in the neighborhood, and the pass was thrown out of bounds looking for K.D. Hutchinson.
Yeah, I was surprised that Tisdale just didn't tuck that ball and get like 5 or 6 yards. There was no one out there to even touch him.
2nd and 10. Hilltoppers really only had one wide open receiver so far in this game. The strength of this Southern Miss defense is their secondary. They lead the nation with 21 pass interceptions this season. Going to the right is West, the tight end. They throw it over the middle, and it's a strike, and then the ball's knocked away. up around the 45-yard line. They were looking for Cam Flowers, and he hears about it from the safety Foster, who hit him after he got his hands on the ball.
Yeah, Flowers got to catch that, though. I mean, he threw it right in the breadbasket. He's got to catch that the first time. Huh?
That was a perfect pass. It is 3rd and 10 now for Tisdale and the Tops, back at the 30-yard line. 8 minutes and 50 seconds left. Hilltoppers in the glistening black helmets today with the red jersey pants and white jersey top.
Yeah, he's going to have to get the ball out very fast because they're coming. They are coming right now.
They have sacked the quarterback 27 times this year, and Tisdale snowed under back at the 23-yard line for a quarterback sack. So the Hilltoppers lose 7 yards in that possession, and he had no chance that time, could not find anyone downfield, and the Golden Eagles have recorded a sack, and that is the defensive tackle Lewis out of Prattville, Alabama. And on the play, it was a loss of 6.
Yeah, and that wasn't the play. It was early. When you're behind a change like that, it's hard to stop a defense and bring in pressure like that.
Maynard line drives this punt. It is gathered into 35, out to the 40, and the tackle's made from behind, and a late flag. This might be against Southern Miss on the return. The tackle for the Hilltoppers was made from behind. Looked like he got through the first row of Hilltopper kick return team, or punt team rather. Quincy Burrows made the tackle from behind.
Holding. Southern Miss, number 2. 10-yard penalty. First down.
That's now 4 penalties against the Golden Eagles. 8 minutes and 11 seconds are left in the first half. Southern Miss winning 7-6. These two teams each have scored an average of 29.8 points a game. And right now it's been the defenses that have been the best units for both teams.
Exactly. The defenses have been dominating, but it's all about, like when Coach Hilton talked about earlier, being, the first and second down, you're behind the chains, that puts you in a bad spot.
Golden Eagles have it from their 32 following their holding penalty. Maui over the ball at centers, mostly played right guard this year. And he snaps it, and it is a play action. They're after him. Brackenridge almost had him. Now he flips it forward. The ball's caught and fumbled. It's picked up by the Hilltoppers, and they have it at the Southern Miss 23-yard line. Braxton got away from the hit and then flipped it forward for a Southern Miss. Now there's some flags thrown as they are fighting, trying to get up from the pile.
Wow. And they threw another flag. That'd probably be offsetting. Got a little chippy.
Braxton got away from the pass rush and then on the run flipped it forward, and a big hit created a fumble, and Western Kentucky University's recovered the ball. Crazy play, Jared Holland.
It absolutely was. It was a flip to the tight end. The tight end wasn't expecting it whatsoever, and so he dropped it right away. Western Kentucky recovered it, and then they just got mixed up there on the ground. And I would imagine this is going to be offsetting penalties, as Terry mentioned, on both sides, because it looked like Braxton was sitting there grabbing our player, and then we had one of our players grabbing there. So we'll see what they end up calling, but definitely looked like a fumble and a ball for WKU.
Ruling on the field's a fumble recovered by the defense. After the play, they're offsetting on sportsmanlike conduct fouls on number 21 of Western Kentucky and number 67 of Southern Miss. Those fouls will cancel. First down, Southern Miss. Previous plays under further review.
So we will review the play, and while we do, let's take a break. 8:02 to go first half. Hilltoppers down 7-6, but as of right now, they have the ball at the Golden Eagle 23, right here on the Hilltopper Sports Network from Learfield and the Varsity app.
So you need last-minute gifts. No judgment. Get an extra 25% off during Kohl's Friends and Family Sale and find great gifts under $20. Like something cozy, something thoughtful, something that says, you planned this all along. Yep, you're just one quick trip away from checking off the last gifts on your list. Save now at Kohl's and Kohl's.com. Select styles. Offer ends December 24th. Some exclusions apply. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
2026 season tickets are on sale now. Reserve your seats today for another fun-filled season at the ballpark starting on April 3rd. Season tickets include access to the Performance Food Service Club, invitations to special events, discounts at the Body Shop, and more. Contact the Hot Rod sales team at 270-901-2121 or visit bghotrods.com to reserve your seats for 2026 today.
Looking for the perfect pint and a great spot to cheer on the Tops? Head to White Squirrel Brewery at 302 State Street in downtown Bowling Green. From crisp lagers to bold IPAs and rotating seasonal favorites, there's something for every fan. Catch every WKU away game on the big screens at White Squirrel, or grab an ice-cold beer straight from our vintage fire truck tap on South Lawn during home games. White Squirrel Brewery, your home for local flavor and your football watch party.
On the quickest review we've seen this year, it went in favor of Southern Miss. It's now 3rd and 10 for the Golden Eagles. They throw it to the near sideline, and it's a catch for a first down to the 44.
Did he? Yeah.
Brown makes it into the third down catch. The ruling at first was a fumble on a quick review that didn't last a minute. They overturned it. They said it was a fumble and then offsetting penalties. And on 3rd and 10, Braxton hits Brown again for a pass to the 44-yard line. Braxton now can't find anyone. He's going to run it to the right side, and he runs into Holloman as he carries it across the 50 and down to the Western Kentucky University 49-yard line for a 7-yard gain. Southern Miss with 3 third-down passes, one setting up a touchdown drive, and that one keeping their drive alive, and now they have it on the WKU side of the 50 with 6 minutes and 53 seconds left, and there's a Hilltopper down at midfield. They have already lost center Elijah Williams and have had to move right guard Quincy Jenkins to center, and now the Hilltopper defensive player is down near midfield, and we have another break of play. It's 7-6, Golden Eagles leading, 6:53 to go in the first half. This is Western Kentucky University Hilltopper football from near field to the varsity half.
Looking to earn more on your money? Liberty Federal Credit Union's free vertical checking account is now even better with an increased interest rate of 3.5% APY, letting you earn even more on your money. So what are you waiting for? Start earning more on your money today with vertical checking, only at Liberty Federal Credit Union. Some requirements apply. Annual percentage yield. No minimum balance required. Applicable on balances up to $20,000. Federally insured by NCUA.
Blue Moon Sanitation provides clean, friendly, and dependable sanitation services at a competitive rate. We proudly offer the newest inventory in units and trailers in the area. For job sites, small and large, we keep in stock multiple portable toilets and roll-off open-top dumpsters and compactors. Blue Moon also provides residential garbage services in Warren and Allen counties. We want your stinking business. Go to BlueMoonSoki.com to learn more about ours. Blue Moon Sanitation, the official porta potty of WKU.
Banks over a runner, banks over 2. That is a Hilltopper touchdown.
This is WKU football on the Hilltoppers Sports Network from Learfield.
The time is now. WKU football, WKU volleyball. Catch the fever of fall at Roosters, a fun casual joint for all of Hilltopper Nation. See the Tops and your other favorite teams in action on Roosters' countless TVs, inside or on Roosters' covered patio. Score with a menu full of burgers, subs, salads, your favorite brew. And of course, Roosters' award-winning chicken wings. Catch the fever of fall at Roosters, a fun casual joint on Three Springs Road in Bowling Green.
A true teammate takes on every day with a winner's attitude, gets up when they fall down, and leaves it all on the field. There's a group of teammates who do all these things every single day. But they're more than your typical athlete. They're kids facing unthinkable medical circumstances. Team Impact matches children facing serious illness and disability with college sports teams, creating a long-term, life-changing experience for everyone involved. Join us in the movement to get all kids in the game. Visit teamimpact.org to learn more. Team Impact. All in, all together.
Defensive tackle Rodney Harrison is the injured Hilltopper. Now, if there's any position the Hilltoppers can go deep in, it's the defensive line. He's a solid junior out of Greenwood, South Carolina. He was up walking off the field, but not putting much pressure on his right leg. So Harrison is now out. It's 2nd and 3 for the Golden Eagles at the Western Kentucky University 49-yard line, and they got a gap on the left side for Pittman. He's down inside the Western Kentucky University 40 to the 35 before he's upended and stopped by the linebacker Brackenridge. It's first down, Golden Eagles, and now Pittman is down after his run of 13 yards. He took a blow. Brackenridge nailed him up high, and he was hit low by Emery.
Yeah, this is a very physical game, man. These guys are hitting out here.
It was a long time ago. No one remembers it who played, who's playing now, or very few coaches remembered. They weren't around then. They were with other programs. But in 2015, these two teams played in a Conference USA Championship game at Houghton Smith Stadium. I will never forget how hard-hitting that game was. The Hilltoppers had to rally from down 14 points and win the game 45-28 on their special 2015 team. That was as hard of a hitting game as I can recall in Houghton Smith Stadium in my days here, many years ago, but I still will never forget how intense and hard-hitting that game was.
Yeah, and this one right here is just as hard-hitting. I mean, they throwing knockout blows right now. These are very physical. I mean, you get out there right now, they just saying this is live crocodiles. You come out here, you better be ready to play.
Harrison is standing up on the sideline. That's good news. He's the Hilltopper lineman who just left the field. Meanwhile, Pittman is still down, who took the hit down low from Embry and the hit up high from Brackenridge. They will now help him up. And while he is being helped to his feet, let's step out for station identification. This is Western Kentucky University Hilltopper football from Learfield. SA Recycling is where scrap equals cash. They'll pay cash for your copper, aluminum, scrap, steel, and old cars. You can find them online at sarecycling.com. SA Recycling. It's where they crush the competition. We're here at the Superdome. We've had 8 Super Bowls played here, 6 Final Fours, 2 memorable shots to win NCAA championship games, one by Michael Jordan, one by Keith Smart. Tons of other events here. Tight end goes in motion from right to left for Southern Miss at the 35. They throw a pass. They're going to throw it down the field. They got him beat, and it's knocked away at the last minute. Making it up for the Hilltoppers was their defensive back, Jalen Lewis. They threw the wide receiver pass, and he was behind the secondary, but Lewis caught up, made up some space, and knocked the pass away.
Yeah, Jalen Lewis is a football player, man. He has great instincts, got beat on the play, but never gave up. Coach is always talking about how much he hustles. He just hustled himself into that play.
2nd and 10 from the 35. They stacked 3 wide receivers to the left side. They scored a touchdown pass with stacked receivers earlier in the game. They threw a screen, and the Hilltoppers are there after the catch is made. About a 4-yard gain down to the WKU 30. The tight end on that catch, that's Morris. And it's now 3rd down for Southern Miss and 5 yards to go. It's at the Western Kentucky University 30-yard line with 6 minutes to go in this first half.
Yeah, Braxton loves to go to the open field. He likes to go to that way, sprint towards that way to get this first down.
Hilltopper showing a blitz. The ball snapped backwards. He drops it. He's back at his 42-yard line and then heaves it underhanded out of bounds. It looked like he was shoveling snow with a scoop shovel. He took both hands and just underhanded it out of bounds to avoid being sacked.
I'm surprised they didn't throw. It seemed like he was not outside the throwing zone, Jared.
No, from where I stood, it looked like he was inside the tackle box there, but obviously very heads-up play by him to get that ball out and give Southern Miss the opportunity to put 3 more points on the board.
Will Banks to kick it from 48 yards away. Southern Miss by a point. This year he has made just 2 out of 3. Here's a kick. It is long enough, and it is no good. Wide to the right. Actually, 6 out of 10. Will Banks just 6 out of 10 this year. He's booted one in from 52 yards away, but he misses from 48. The Hilltoppers are still down by just 1. As we watch the replay, it was down the middle and actually goes just by the goalpost to the left. It nearly scraped the goalpost. And it's wide to the left, and the Hilltoppers have held, and now they get the ball back, only down by 1 point. It is 7-6 with 5:38 to go in the first half.
Yeah, and I'm surprised. We need one, especially on first down. One of these plays, they're going to have to take a double move shot play because these corners are playing real tight.
Here's a screen pass over a defensive lineman, and it's off the hand of the running back right. The defensive end was between Tisdale and Wright. That was Jamon Tapp, who's a terrific player. He had to throw it over him just to get it to Wright, and it's second down now and 10.
Yeah, that defensive line is putting so much pressure on the line of scrimmage. The two deep safeties can just sit back.
Over the last two games against LSU and Jacksonville State, Tisdale just 37 of 63 with no touchdowns. He's rushed. He's going to be sacked. No, he breaks away and throws it away. It's incomplete. Whistles. I didn't see a flag. Was the play stopped on the line of scrimmage?
I don't know. What was that? What happened?
There does appear to be a flag at the line of scrimmage, guys.
Looks like it's holding, too.
Looked like Tisdale was going to be sacked, and he slithered out of the hold of a Southern Miss defensive lineman.
Holding. Offense, number 53. 10-yard penalty. It remains second down.
It's on Marshall Jackson. So that backs the Hilltoppers up to make it 2nd and 20, and the ball's now back at the WKU 20-yard line with 5 minutes and 28 seconds left in this first half. And looking at the replay, Jackson with the grab and shove in the back.
Yeah, and when you're behind the chains, it's really tough with these guys, this defensive line and these linebackers, because they're very aggressive.
It's a defense that has recorded 27 sacks this season. It is 2nd and 20 from the 20. He throws a little pass over the middle. It's intercepted by a defensive lineman, and he's down to the 8-yard line. He tried to loft it over the middle. He didn't get it high enough, and it was picked off by a defensive lineman, and now it's 1st and goal for Southern Miss. J.J. Hawkins with his 4th interception of the year as a defensive end. And there's a Hilltopper down at the 7-yard line.
And that's got to be a penalty for excessive celebration, too. You can't, not in the middle of the game.
Wright, the Hilltopper running back, is down on his back. Hawkins made the interception, and then a lot of the players off the field and off the pitch looked like they came out in the end zone celebrated.
Yeah.
5:21 left, and they'll sort this out. Right now, Southern Miss has the ball at the 8-yard line, and the Hilltopper running back, Lavelle Wright, is down. J.J. Hawkins drifting back over the middle, and the pass from Tisdale on the screen wasn't high enough, and he picked it off. And Tisdale now has misfired Terry Obie on 6 straight passes.
Yeah, he's not really stepping. He's not planting his feet and looking at. They putting so much pressure on him. He's just like they speeding him up so quick.
Wright is favoring his left
Ruling
leg.
on the field's an interception. After the play, on sportsmanlike conduct, Southern Mississippi, each member, coach, player will be assessed on a sportsmanlike conduct foul. Any further sportsmanlike conduct foul, that player or coach will be ejected from the game.
So there you go. You had players coming off the sideline, Jared Holland, to go into the end zone and celebrate.
Yeah, and I got to tell you, obviously a heck of a play, a heck of a defensive play there by Southern Miss, but that's the kind of thing that actually will bite you later on in the game because you get one other penalty and it puts them back a little bit farther, so they've got farther to go to get a touchdown here with 5:21 in the game. So, again, hey, kudos on them for the big defensive stop, but obviously that those unsportsmanlike conduct calls could actually hurt the Eagles as the game goes on.
Absolutely. That discipline, you got to be disciplined down there. You got to play. You shouldn't go in the stands. I've never seen that. That's ridiculous.
It's now at the 23-yard line for Southern Miss as they lead the Hilltoppers 7-6. And they stack the wide receivers, 2 of them on the right side. And they have their running back Jones off the left shoulder of Braylon Braxton. Maui with a snap. Braxton takes it, run right side, 20-yard line down to around the 18, about a 5-yard run to the right. Jones on the carry, stopped there by Machiavelli Malatumu. 2nd and 5, Southern Miss.
Yeah, and then they stack formations. They like to switch and do that same route. You do the go route with the slant.
He's back to throw it. He's throwing it down the middle, and it's over the head on the slant pass of his intended receiver. Incomplete, and a flag down.
Holding.
Clock is stopped with 4 minutes and 51 seconds left.
I think it's going to be a rough in the passer, guys.
personal foul, shot block, offense, number 67, number 5, 15-yard penalty, and it'll remain second down.
So that'll move the ball back even further. Southern Miss has already had a touchdown erased on a hold. Now they have picked up 2 penalties here after their interception, which would have put the ball inside the 10 on first down. Now the ball's moved back to the 39-yard line of WKU. And it is 2nd and 21 following that 15-yard penalty. 3 wide receivers go left side for Southern Miss, 1 to the right. Snap to Braxton. They will run it up the middle. And Carey takes it down to the Hilltopper 28. Holloman, first Hilltopper to hit him. Wester there again, having a busy first half. Now as Briggs on the carry, quickly to the line of scrimmage of the Golden Eagles. It's 3rd and 15. Braxton throwing under pressure. Heaves a high pass to wide open receiver at the 13-yard line, and he takes it down to the 10. Johnson was back there, or Robinson rather, and was about 8 to 9 yards off the receiver and falling over backwards.
Yeah, he just threw the ball up. That was not an accurate pass either.
Robinson took a deep drop. He was 10 yards away when the receiver made the catch on 3rd down and 15. Now it's 1st and goal at the 8. Southern Miss up by a point. 4 minutes to go in the first half. Hilltoppers are blitzing a corner. Throw it to the back corner of the end zone. It's incomplete. Pass went to the back of the end zone, and the receiver did not go after it. That was Carl Chester. Another big story in this game is the conversions on 3rd down in the passing game for Southern Miss.
Yeah, they've been consistent with that. I mean, the 3rd down situation has been unbelievable. 3rd and long, and they've been able to convert on those, and that's a killer in those situations.
Southern Miss in this game on 3rd downs, 4 out of 9. It's at the Hilltopper 9, 2nd and goal. They're blitzing in a corner, and now Braxton runs it up the middle, and Suafilo is there to bring him down to the 7. It'll be 3rd and goal for Southern Miss at the 7-yard line. 2-yard gain for Braylon Braxton.
And I'm with Jared, right? I mean, if they don't score, their discipline has really got them in bad spots. So, I mean, I can see why. They got a really good team, but their discipline is kind of hunting them later in the game like this.
3rd and 7. Will they convert again on a pass play? 3rd and 7 at the 3rd and goal at the 7. Hilltoppers have 4 down linemen. They bring a tight end Morris in motion from right to left. The snap comes to Braxton. He throws it as he's hit. It is incomplete. He was smashed by Wester. It's incomplete, and it's 4th and goal.
Yeah, he was smashed, not by Wester, just Smith and Wester. He shot out like a gun on that one. That's crazy. He came out like he knew exactly what was happening.
That hard-hitting linebacker Wester making a big play again. He's done it all year long for the WKU defense. And this Hilltopper red zone defense, ranked only behind Ohio State and Indiana with red zone touchdown stops. They've done it again. It'll be a 20-yard try now for Wilbanks, who missed one earlier from 48 yards away. 3 minutes and 13 seconds are left. Here's a snap and his placement. The ball is up and good. And with 3:10 left in the first half, the Golden Eagles will increase their lead now to 10-6 with 3:10 left.
Yeah, on that last play, we got to give a lot of love to Emery. That was a great route. I mean, that was a great coverage on that slant route. He knew exactly what that corner was doing. And Jared, I mean, you're right, that discipline, I mean, you're right, that could come back to haunt them. I can see now as the game goes through, the problems that they have. You're on the 7-yard line, and you do things like that, and it causes you problems.
There's no doubt about it. I was asking Randy if he was there in the North Texas game in 2007, the last game of the season, and that inaugural season for FBS for WKU. And WKU actually had the return pick 6 there as a defensive lineman. They all threw the bomb, where they throw the ball up and everyone fell down. Ended up getting a 15-yard penalty, missed the extra point, and WKU lost by 1 point. So certainly a lot of personal experience. I was at that game, my last game ever here as a Hilltopper. So it definitely can cost teams in these type of games there as the game goes on.
Jared, I remember that game because I wasn't there. I was in Anchorage for the Great Alaska Shootout with the men's basketball team, and I recall it was warmer in Anchorage that day than it was in Denton, Texas.
And that was the most miserable game I've ever been a part of. It was sleeting about, get 25 degrees there in the Dallas area, just absolutely miserable. And then obviously to lose the game like we did by 1 point in a season where, frankly, the Tops had a pretty good season. It was definitely frustrating, but Obviously, like I said, that lack of discipline can certainly cost teams. And the Hilltoppers were able to keep the Golden Eagles there to a field goal, which I think was actually a win, given the momentum that could have shifted just then.
Flowers and Hart were back to return it. It was booted through the end zone by Harradine, and it's a 1st and 10 now for the Hilltoppers at the 25-yard line. They must find some offense. They are down 10-6. Tisdale's last pass was picked off. He's now misfired on 8 consecutive throws. He'll take it, and they are going to run it, and Southern Miss is in the backfield. That's going to be about a 3-yard loss. They overpower the Hilltopper offensive line.
Yeah, I mean, because they know exactly what you're doing, and you put them in a situation. Pears had no shot at all.
Hilltoppers once again minus yards on 1st down, and it's 2nd down and 12 at their 23 with 2:42 to go in the first half.
Yeah, now they're going 3 high safety. Now you got to beat them. They're not too high. You got to beat them with a receiver.
Tisdale looking right, rolling left. They're after him. He crunches, he throws it, and he short hops it over to the near sideline to Barry. He took one right in the chest on that throw. He'll be feeling that one, and it's now 3rd down and 12.
Yeah, right now they're beating us to the punch. I mean, they're very physical on us. We got away with a holding, too.
Tisdale now missed on 8 consecutive throws.
I'm surprised that wasn't targeting. Oh, my goodness.
He took it right in the chest, didn't he?
Yeah.
And that was the defensive end who lit him up, Jamon Tapp. 3rd and 12 for the Tops. They're in trouble right now, down 10-6 and not able to move the ball. 4-man rush for the Golden Eagles. Tisdale standing tall in the pocket, heaves it down the middle, and it's a 1st down catch by Flowers. He gets up and runs again. He's across the 40, and Cam Flowers, that's Henry out to the 45-yard line. Henry with a catch.
Yeah, that was the break they need, but it go back to him, right? I mean, go tempo and try to get a double pass, a double move right now to send him, try to go again.
20 for Henry, that's his 3rd catch.
Because they're not disciplined right now.
Flags were thrown before the snap of the ball, stopping the clock with 2 minutes and 3 seconds left. I believe it's a legal procedure on WKU.
Everyone but the center. 5-yard penalty. Makes 1st down.
Tisdale now 8 of 18 for 62 yards. Hilltoppers are averaging 273 passing yards a game.
You know what? With teams like this, though, you just got to be patient.
2-minute timeout.
Because if they're undisciplined, they're gonna make a mistake. You just got to you might they might get you every once in a while, but they'll make a mistake if they're not disciplined. That'll cost them.
We have reached the 2-minute timeout in the first half here in the Superdome in New Orleans, and Southern Miss is leading at 10-6. Our 2-minute timeout brought to you by SA Recycling, where scrap equals cash. They'll pay cash for your copper, aluminum, scrap, steel, and old cars. Find them online at sarecycling.com. SA Recycling, where they crush the competition. This is Hilltopper football from near field in the varsity out.
Thinking about digging, planting a tree, or putting up a fence? Hold that shovel. Before you break ground, head to Kentucky811.org or call 811. It's quick, it's free, and yep, it's the law. Submit your request online or call before you dig. Member utility pros will mark where the underground lines are. Don't risk the injury, service outages, penalties, or costly repairs. Safety is in your hands. 811 Before You Dig. Sponsored by the Kentucky Public Service Commission.
Whether you are traveling for work or leisure, Three Springs Hospitality and our hotels would love to be your home away from home. Each hotel is unique and offers a variety of different amenities to all types of travelers. Parking and Wi-Fi are always free. Home 2 Suites by Hilton and Holiday Inn Express and IHG Hotel also offer free breakfast. Our Candlewood Suites even feature fully equipped kitchenettes in all guest rooms. The best part is that WKU's campus is 10 minutes away from any of our hotels. So be sure to book your travel in the fan zone under the Travel Center on the WKU Athletic website.
Are you unhappy with the prices of your health care plan in 2026? Have you reluctantly allowed your 2025 plan to just renew in 2026 with a much higher monthly premium? Or are you considering canceling your plan and crossing your fingers that you'll have great health next year? Well, the open enrollment for a February start date is ongoing through January 15th to change your current plan or begin a new one if you are in the need of a non-employer plan for the first time in a while. There are new options you may not be aware of. You can contact me at the Quality Insurance Group. That's Randy Lee, 615-982-5775 to call or text. 2 minutes left first half. And the Hilltoppers have been outgained 183-79, but they're only down 10-6.
Yeah, I mean, even playing like that, Jared said that too. You're in this game though, so you just won. You just keep pitching away, chopping away, because they're going to make one mistake in coverage or something that will turn the game over. And then usually teams like that usually quit, or they just, later on they just forget about it.
Hilltoppers have it from the 40. They picked up a 20-yard pass play to wide receiver Matthew Henry, and then a 5-yard penalty. They're playing now without Elijah Williams, their backup center. Caleb Needed, the starting center, out for the bowl game with an injury. He had surgery. Elijah Williams injured in the first half as well, and now they've moved their right guard Quincy Jenkins to center. Looking right as Tisdale throws it for about a 2-yard pass play to the far sideline, reeled in by tight end Noah Myers. His 31st catch of the year and his first catch of the bowl game. He's been fighting some late season injuries. He grabs that one for a 2-yard gain, and it's now making a 3-yard gain at 2nd and 12 at the WKU 43-yard line.
Now the receivers have to win. You got one high safety. You're going to have to win.
They're rushing
the ball
6. Tisdale down the right sideline, man-to-man coverage, and he overled his receivers. Tisdale was on his back and down. He's down and is not moved. The ball was thrown deep to Henry over his head, and Tisdale is down, struggling to get up. Hilltopper backup quarterback is Maverick McIver, who started the first part of the season. He started through week 7 every game.
Man, he took a pretty good hit on that one.
Yeah, it was his head bouncing off the turf is what it looked like, guys. So I'm guessing that, based on that, I wouldn't be surprised if Maverick McIver comes in.
So Tisdale is leaving under his own power. McIver this year in his 7 starts, 67% completion rate, 12 touchdowns, 5 picks, 1,863 yards passing, and was among the nation's leading passers for the first few weeks of the season. Threw for 401 yards in the opener against Sam Houston, 305 against North Alabama, 317 yards in another game against Missouri State. He got injured in the FIU game, didn't play well, lost his starting spot. Tisdale came in for the Louisiana Tech game and has started since, and McIver has not been out there since, and now he's out there. He steps in at 3rd and 12. Here's the San Angelo, Texas gunslinger on 3rd and 12 at the 42-yard line.
And they are bringing pressure.
Yes, they are. McIver looking, rolling right, hit, breaks a tackle, running forward, makes it out to the 46-yard line. He avoids a sack and picks up 3 yards on the scramble. Southern Miss asking for a timeout with 79 seconds left, and the Hilltoppers will have to punt it down 10-6.
Southern Mississippi will take their second charge timeout of the half. 30 seconds. Please reset the game clock to 1:21. 1-2-1.
Derek Ponder was the one who brought McIver down on the scramble. And it's now Maynard's turn to pin the Golden Eagles down and deep. Maynard most likely will finish this year with the highest punt average in Western Kentucky University football history, 48.7 yards per punt this year. The previous high was John Haggerty's 45.9. And Maynard, earlier in the month, selected as a first-team FBS college football All-American punter. Robick will snap it. This will be Maynard's 5th punt. It comes from the 45-yard line. The punt returner for Southern Miss is at the 12. Maynard tries to chip it short, and the fair catch is at the 12. 43-yard punt. He did his job, Terry. Did not boot it into the end zone to try to drive up his average. He wanted to give the Eagles a longer field to have to drive down and score again, and did his job. So Southern Miss has it at the 12-yard line with one timeout left in his first half, and the Golden Eagles are leading 10-6.
Yeah, that's a great job by Maynard. I mean, show his versatility. I mean, you're right. You got to be a team player on that one, and he did a great job of putting that ball on the 12-yard line.
1:14 remaining. First half, Braxton is 13 of 22 right now throwing it. Hasn't thrown a pick, has a touchdown pass. He leads the Sun Belt in touchdown passes this season. They run it on first down to the 14, and that is it. Jalen Carter stood up and knocked down after a 2-yard gain by Ellen Jones. And with 64 seconds left, Southern Miss has taken their final timeout. They wanted to catch the Hilltoppers, anticipating
Western Kentucky
a pass. And
take their first charge timeout of the half. 30 seconds. Please reset the game clock to 1:05. 1:05.
It was a run by Carter for only 2. 64 seconds are left.
Thank you.
And Wester's all over the place, man. 8 tackles already. He has been lights out. Those linebackers are filling in. Brackenridge with 6 tackles, and then you got Jay Wester with 8 already, Randy.
He's had some special games this season. I was surprised that Wester did not make at least a second team all-conference selection at the linebacker spot.
Absolutely.
Second and 8, 65 seconds are left in the first half. The Tops this year have picked off just 8 passes in their 12 games. They have 4 down linemen, and they are going with just 1 linebacker right now. They're without Miller Malone today. He's out with an injury. Here's a low snap around his ankles, and Braxton will throw it short to the wide-open running back Carter up over the 25, out to around the 29 for a first down. They'll run up there and stop the clock with 59 seconds left. Carter with a catch, takes it out to the 28. First down, 57 seconds are left. Braxton to heave it down the middle, through the hands and incomplete. Good coverage there. So he was looking for his wide receiver, Metcalf. It's incomplete. It's second down and 10 as the Hilltoppers had coverage that time for their safety, Eugene. Braxton now 14 out of 24 for 168 yards.
Yeah, so with the time left, I mean, now they got this crowd. They're standing up and they're trying to cause some confusion for Southern Miss.
And it looks like Southern Miss was confused, and they move in the offensive line.
Offense, number 8, 5-yard penalty. Made second down.
For the year, the Golden Eagles average 7 penalties a game. And they've been penalized 6 times in the first half. Do you see sometimes more penalties in a bowl game because of the layoff?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes. And then also, too, with the adrenaline going. I mean, you haven't played in a while, and these guys are so amped up, too.
From the 23, it's second and 15 for the Golden Eagles. Wide receiver coming from motion from left to right. It's a 5-man Hilltopper rush. He's pumping. He's running to the line of scrimmage. He's now running to the outside with room. He's to the 25. He's to the 30. He's trying to get to the sideline, and Wester runs him down. As he's trying to get to the first down marker, Jalen Wester, hustling from one side of the field to the other, shoves him out of bounds, maybe a yard shy of the first down.
Yeah, man, that was a big-time hustle right there. That was an effort play right there. You need guys like that. He went way from the backside to make that play.
It is 3rd and 1. He did not make it to the sticks. 41 seconds are left in the second quarter.
And that takes a lot out of a quarterback, too, so.
Wester, the only linebacker in the game. It's 3rd and 1. They are in a pistol. They snap it, and it's a run up the middle, and it is a first down to the 41-yard line, a 2-yard gain. He was upended head over heels by Sulafilo. First down, Golden Eagles. 37 seconds are left in the first half. Southern Miss leading 10-6. They started this drive with their own 12. He will drop back and throw it.
You can't give up a big play.
Wings it to the near sideline, and it's another diving catch by a Golden Eagle receiver. They have been special today. Micah Davis makes a catch at the Hilltopper 48-yard line. 25 seconds are left. How good have these receivers been this afternoon for the Golden Eagles?
Yeah, they're catching everything out there.
He'll throw it again. Pressure from Holloman. He's rolling left. He lobs it incomplete to the 30-yard line. Holloman driving through The right tackle, Creel, was about ready to get to Braxton, and he just tossed it away to stop the clock with 16 seconds left in the second quarter.
Yeah, it seems like they have time for just, without a timeout or anything. So it takes about 12 seconds to get your special teams on there, your field goal team on there. So you got a little ways to go. You got to get at least to the 40.
Will Banks has made one from 52. He missed one earlier from 40 by Nance Eyelash, just to the left.
So you need at least 10 more yards, don't you think, Randy?
Yep, I would say so. We get it to the 38 to make it a 55-yard field goal. Look to throw a screen, doesn't. Steps up in the pocket. He's now running. 45, 40, 35. Steps out of bounds. Stops the clock. 8 seconds left in the first half. Steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line. That'll make it about a 49-yard try with 8 seconds left. If they attempt to kick it, they're going to run another play with no timeouts left. They're going to run another play.
I am shocked with this one.
It is at the 31-yard line.
You got to take a quick shot and then
8 seconds left, no timeouts left. He looks to his sideline. Blake Anderson, head coach, hired after becoming the offensive coordinator this year. When former Marshall coach Charles Huff left for Memphis. He's going to snap it, and he's going to drop back with 8 seconds to go. And he's hit as he throws it. It's caught. The Hilltopper corner fell down. He gets up, though, and makes the stop at the 8-yard line. They almost sacked him. Holloman was right there.
Wow.
Hit him as he made the throw. If he sacks him, the first half is over. And
Southern
Braxton hummed it to the sideline.
Final timeout of the half.
They had a timeout there.
All right. My apologies. That makes more sense. I thought they were out of timeouts. So that changes everything. That's why they didn't kick it there. He had a timeout left, and now the Golden Eagles have a chip shot with 1 second left. This is from 29 yards away. Will Banks has missed from 48. He's made from 20, and now he's going to attempt one from 29 from the right hash mark. Probably the last play of the first half. Just 1 second left. Right foot into it, and here it comes. And it is good. And Southern Miss has a halftime lead over the Hilltoppers in the 2025 New Orleans Bowl. Your halftime score is Southern Miss 13 and Western Kentucky University 6. Jared Holland will be catching up with Hilltopper head coach Tyson Hilton. And the Hilltoppers have a lot to improve upon, Terry, in the second half. They want to come away with a bowl win this year.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, first of all, it starts, the protection, and, you got to make sure you be able to stop Southern Miss right now, because if you can't do that in the line of scrimmage, it's going to be a difficult game.
It is 13-6. Southern Miss with the lead. WKU scored first on a three-pointer. Southern Miss then led it 7-3. Tops came back on a cannon field goal to make it 7-6, and now at halftime it's 13-6. And here's Jared with Tyson.
Thanks, Randy. Down here with Coach Helton. Coach Helton, one-score game. Defense definitely keeping the Tops in it. What do you need to do on the offensive side to make some adjustment, get some points on the board?
We just got to, protect the quarterback and then make the plays when they're there. We've had a couple opportunities on some plays, haven't made them. We got to make those plays.
You heard it from Tyson Helton. Back to you guys.
Hilltoppers down 13-6, and their starting quarterback, Rodney Tisdale, had to leave the game. We'll see if he comes back in the second half, or will it be Maverick McIver? WKU down on the road in a bowl game, 13-6 in New Orleans. And we'll bring you our halftime show next on the Hilltopper Sports Network from Learfield and the Varsity app.
Graves Gilbert Clinic is proud to support Western Kentucky University. As the official healthcare partner of WKU Athletics, we are cheering on the Tops every step of the way. With over 20 locations in Bowling Green, Graves Gilbert Clinic is here for your health and well-being. Together, we are stronger on the field and in our community. Stand up and cheer, Hilltopper Nation.
Down many ways, streets, and lanes all across America, you'll find Valero at your go-to gas station, volunteering with local charities, fueling communities 365 days a year, and generally being a good neighbor. So whether you're in Texas, Louisiana, or Tennessee, or right here in Bowling Green, you can always depend on us getting you where you need to be, in life or on the road, right now.
pass to the outside is picked off. Holy moly!
This is WKU football on the Hilltoppers Sports Network from Learfield.
Hey Hilltoppers fans, the Mint Gaming Hall is a proud partner of your Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. For good times and big wins, the Tops and the Mint Gaming Hall deliver both. Now with 2 locations, Scottsville Road near the mall and in Franklin at Kentucky Downs. The Mint Gaming Hall is your spot for great food, cold drinks, and big jackpots. Check out Top Golf Swing Suite for games, golf, food, and fun at the Mint Gaming Hall Bowling Green. Check out themintgaming.com for all the details. Get your big hit today.
Winning just got closer.
Hilltoppers, it's game time. But when you're not cheering on the Tops, the WKU Alumni Association is here to keep you connected to the Hill. From tailgates to networking events, we've got your Hilltopper pride covered. Join today and stay connected year-round. Connect, engage, pay it forward. Visit alumni.wku.edu and become part of the WKU Alumni Association. We are Hilltoppers. Together, we climb higher.
Two quarters are in the books on the Hilltoppers Sports Network from Learfield. It's time for the South Central Bank Halftime Show. South Central Bank, the bank Hilltoppers have depended on for over 50 years. Member FDIC. To lead things off, let's head back to the stadium for a recap of the opening 30 minutes.
Welcome back, Randy, Terry, and Jared with you at halftime, where Southern Miss has pretty well dominated this game. They have outgained the Hilltoppers 265 yards to 84. But the Hilltoppers' red zone defense once again has helped them and have kept them in the game. And despite the statistical difference, it's only a 7-point margin at halftime.
Absolutely. I mean, it could be worse. I mean, looking at this game and looking at the statistics, the WKU could be down 20 to 6, or even the 25 to 24 to 6. But really, they're still in the game. It's only one score, even being out to total yards from 265 at Southern Miss to 84 with WKU.
Up front, Southern Miss has just been too good, especially in their defensive line.
Yeah, I mean, they dominated up front. I mean, they have not given Tisdale any opportunity to throw the ball or even to run the ball. They have 2 high safeties. They got 2 high safeties, and they still getting pressure on the quarterback.
And the Tops average 4.5 yards a carry for the season. And here in this first half, Terry, 13 rushes, 16 yards.
No, that's not good. I mean, you cannot win a game like that. They had 5.4 yards, Southern Miss is, and that's like 2.5 yards average per play for WKU.
And on third down, Southern Miss has been special, especially in the pass game. They're 6 out of 12 on third downs. Western Kentucky University only 1 of 8.
Yeah, that's so lopsided, but you're only down by 7 points.
Yeah.
I mean, so there is something definitely positive right now.
So we'll see if the Hilltoppers can make some changes here in the locker room and come out and pull off a win here in the second half. They're down 13-6 at halftime. Terry?
Yeah, when it comes to brunch and Bowling Green, why settle for ordinary when you can go wild? For over 11 years, Wild Eggs on Campbell Lane has served up stuffed French toast, crispy bacon, and made-to-order omelets. Open every day at 7:30 a.m. Wild Eggs is proud to fuel Hilltoppers with a brunch worth cheering for.
Wyatt Klippelman has the remainder of our halftime report from the Superdome, with Southern Miss leading Western Kentucky University 13-6. And this is Hilltopper football from Learfield and the Varsity app.
What if opening a checking account came with a perk? At South Central Bank, our popular Green Tree checking account now comes with more added value. That's right, things like cell phone protection, telehealth, roadside assistance, fuel savings, and enhanced identity theft support are all part of Green Tree checking. No hassle, no stress, just perks for doing something you were going to do anyway. Stop by any South Central Bank branch or visit us online at southcentralbank.com. Banking with rewards. South Central Bank, official bank of WKU football. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Kentucky is a place where business is fast, but the pace of life is just right. By working together, we've moved forward towards a brighter future. Now, we're looking at a new Kentucky, where good jobs and a good life are possible for everyone. Y'all interested? We don't blame you. See why our new Kentucky home is the best place to do business and live a good life at newkentuckyhome.ky.gov.
30, 20, 10, 5, hey! That is a Hilltopper touchdown.
This is WKU Football on the Hilltoppers Sports Network from Learfield.
Severe weather can happen at any moment. WNKY News 40 Weather is here to prepare you before the storm hits. On air, online, and on your phone, News 40 will keep you prepared and weather aware. News 40 Weather, keeping you safe.
It's your weather in the palm of your hand. Download the WNKY News 40 Weather app for local weather alerts, in-depth forecasts, and live radar. Now available for your Apple and Android devices.
Driven by Greenwood Ford Lincoln Mobile Service.
Hey fans, make sure to swing by Dunkin' at 2435 Nashville Road in Bowling Green after today's game, or check out their new delivery options on DunkinDonuts.com and have Dunkin' brought to you. Dunkin' is the preferred coffee partner of WKU Athletics and a proud supporter of the Hilltoppers. Don't forget to join DD Perks to check out faster, pay easier, and earn points towards exclusive offers. Download the Dunkin' app today on the App Store or Google Play. Bowling Green runs on Dunkin'.
It's halftime from the Superdome as WKU trails Southern Miss 13-6. Redshirt senior kicker John Cannon has kicked 2 field goals for the Hilltoppers. From the Learfield Network studios, I'm Wyatt Kopelman. The Hilltoppers are one of only 8 teams in the country and one of 2 non-Power 4 teams that has played in a bowl game or a college football playoff game each year since 2019. Their second game in the New Orleans Bowl in 4 seasons opened with a miscue by their opponent, Southern Miss.
The punt is dropped. He's running to the right side, and it's going to be knocked down at the 12-yard line. The first big play of the game. The starting punter for Southern Miss is not here. Jack Murley, he's an Australian punter. He's had some family issues, a death in the family. He has left the football team. And Reed Paradigm, the punter, dropped the ball, and the Hilltoppers push him out of bounds at the 11-yard line, and it's first down for the Tops inside the red zone.
Redshirt sophomore linebacker Karan Howard with the stop as the Hilltoppers forced a turnover on downs, and Cannon kicks a 31-yard field goal on the ensuing drive to lead 3-0. But the WKU pass defense was tested on its 3rd series as Southern Miss called the number of one of its top wide receivers.
2nd and 7 from the Hilltopper 35-yard line. Play action for Bayless all day to throw. High arcing throw down the middle, got in the end zone. He's diving, and he makes a diving touchdown catch. He was open in the end zone. The Hilltopper safety, Herard, was about 5 yards away from him, and the Golden Eagle receiver just made a diving catch in the end zone and then did a somersault. Tyshawn Chapman reels it in, and Southern Miss is in front 6-3.
3rd touchdown of the season for Chapman. The Hilltoppers would trail 7-3 into the second quarter with just 34 total yards. But on the first play of the second, WKU senior linebacker Anthony Brackenridge got the defense off the field.
He's a 65% completion quarterback this year. He has a running back off his right shoulder. He's going to drop straight. Brackenridge coming up in his face, and they smash him, but he breaks away. And now he's broken, a tackle broken, but Wester stays with him, and he brings him down inside the 8-yard line. Make that Brackenridge is finally the one to wrap him up.
First career sack for Brackenridge, his 5th tackle for loss this season. Next drive for WKU goes 31 yards, and Cannon kicks a 30-yard field goal to bring the Hilltoppers to within 1 at 7-6 with 11:09 to go. Cannon is 15 for 19 this season with 3 30-yard field goals. The kicker for Southern Miss, Will Banks, kicks a 25-yarder on his 2nd attempt of the half, and WKU would fall behind 10-6 with 3:10 remaining before halftime. And with 1 second left, Will Banks kicks from 29 yards good to put Southern Miss ahead by 7. WKU with 84 total yards, and Southern Miss has 265. It's been a New Orleans Bowl decided by 4 explosive plays as the Hilltoppers try to claw back from a 13-6 deficit and win their 5th bowl game in the Tyson Hilton era to finish the season 9-4. Southern Miss gets the ball back to start the second half. Still more to do on our halftime coverage. Coming up next, a quick look around the rest of Conference USA Bowl games this week and the latest with Western Kentucky basketball. This is the Hilltopper Sports Network from Learfield.
Thinking about digging, planting a tree, or putting up a fence? Hold that shovel. Before you break ground, head to Kentucky811.org or call 811. It's quick, it's free, and yep, it's the law. Submit your request online or call before you dig. Member utility pros will mark where the underground lines are. Don't risk the injury, service outages, penalties, or costly repairs. Safety is in your hands. 811 before you dig. Sponsored by the Kentucky Public Service Commission.
75 years is a long time, but that's how long Leachman Buick GMC has been serving South Central Kentucky. We will continue to offer a world-class customer experience with a non-commissioned sales team, GM-certified technicians, and a state-of-the-art collision center. Come see why over 150,000 customers have chosen Leachman Buick GMC to be their car dealership. Visit us at 2012 Scottsville Road or online at leachmanauto.com.
Banks over a runner, banks over two. That is a Hilltopper touchdown.
This is WKU Football on the Hilltoppers Sports Network from Learfield.
Finding reliable care for your loved ones shouldn't be a challenge. At Comfort Keepers, we understand the importance of comfort, safety, and companionship right in your home. Whether it's helping with daily chores, providing companionship, or offering specialized care, our compassionate team is here for you. With Comfort Keepers, your loved ones can enjoy independence while receiving the support they need. Our caregivers are dedicated to making every day brighter. Discover peace of mind with Comfort Keepers. Visit us at comfortkeepers.com to learn more or call 270-782-3600 to schedule a free consultation. Make every day extraordinary with Comfort Keepers.
The time is now. WKU football, WKU volleyball.
Catch the fever of fall at Roosters, a fun casual joint for all of Hilltopper Nation. See the Tops and your other favorite teams in action on Roosters' countless TVs, inside or on Roosters' covered patio. Score with a menu full of burgers, subs, salads, your favorite brew. And of course, Roosters' award-winning chicken wings. Catch the fever of fall at Roosters, a fun casual joint on 3 Springs Road in Bowling Green.
WKU behind Southern Miss 13-6 in the New Orleans Bowl at the Superdome. WKU plays in its second New Orleans Bowl in its last 4 seasons. From the Learfield Network studios, I'm Wyatt Kopelman. Now for a look around Conference USA football and a little bit of Hilltoppers basketball. On Friday, Kennesaw State fell to Western Michigan 41-6 in the Myrtle Beach Bowl at Coastal Carolina's field. It was the only non-college football playoff bowl this season, featuring 2 conference champions, as Kennesaw State wraps up its second FBS season at 10-4. Still to come this week, Florida International battles UTSA in the First Responder Bowl Friday night at 7 in Dallas. The Panthers and Roadrunners meet for the first time since 2022. The all-time series even at 2 apiece. And next Tuesday at 1 p.m., Louisiana Tech faces Coastal Carolina in the Independence Bowl. The Bulldogs rallied from 21 points down to beat Missouri State in their regular season finale, securing their first winning season in 6 years. And a reminder to Hilltoppers fans that Conference USA men's and women's basketball is nearly underway. Hilltoppers men's hoops opens conference play on the road against Jacksonville State on Monday at 6. Women's basketball begins its conference games with Jacksonville State on the road January 2nd. The men's team plays Sam Houston at home on January 2nd at 4 p.m. And then the women's squad not back at home until January 8th against New Mexico State. That takes us into another quick timeout on our halftime coverage. It's time to go around the first half stats and look at keys for the second half, as the Hilltoppers trail the Golden Eagles of Southern Miss 13-6 with 1 half complete from the Superdome. I'm Wyatt Kopelman signing off for now from the Learfield Network studios. It's back out to Randy, Terry, and the crew at the Superdome after this on the Hilltoppers Sports Network from Learfield.
What if opening a checking account came with a perk? At South Central Bank, our popular Green Tree checking account now comes with more added value. That's right, things like cell phone protection, telehealth, roadside assistance, fuel savings, and enhanced identity theft support are all part of Green Tree checking. No hassle, no stress, just perks for doing something you were going to do anyway. Stop by any South Central Bank branch or visit us online at southcentralbank.com. Banking with rewards. South Central Bank, official bank of WKU football. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hey, Tops fans! At Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield, we're ready to hype you up so you can be your healthiest. Have your next checkup scheduled? Excellent! Keeping up with preventative screenings? Well done! You're putting in the work to get those healthy wins, and we love to see it. Because, let's be real, taking care of your health with preventative care just makes sense. And if you need to play catch-up, there's still time to get those checkups and screenings added to your schedule for the season. Don't wait. Take care, Tops.
Pass to the outside is picked off. Holy moly!
This is WKU football on the Hilltoppers Sports Network from Learfield.
With 15 locations throughout Kentucky and southern Indiana, Wright Implement has everything you need to keep your home and property in tip-top shape. Stop by this week to see our quality mowers, gators, small tractors, and generators from John Deere. Chainsaws, blowers, and line trimmers from Steel, Honda mowers and generators, and so much more for your home and property. Plus the latest John Deere clothing and toys for the kids. We are the home place. Wright Implement. Online at wrightimp.com.
2026 season tickets are on sale now. Reserve your seats today for another fun-filled season at the ballpark starting on April 3rd. Season tickets include access to the Performance Food Service Club, invitations to special events, discounts at the body shop, and more. Contact the Hot Rod sales team at 270-901-2121 or visit bghotrods.com to reserve your seats for 2026 today.
Western Kentucky University in a hole right now at halftime. They need to get out of it to capture a bowl victory. They're trying to become just the fourth football program since 2014 to have 8 bowl wins. The other 3 are Alabama, Georgia, and Ohio State. But they need to be able to. Right now, their offensive line's being dominated up front by the Southern Miss defensive line, Terry.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, but you know what is really with this game so far is so lopsided, but the score is only 7 points. So, I mean, Coach Helton does a great job of adjusting. So it would be great to see what he comes out and do for the second half.
Nashville News just released a report that currently ranks Nashville among the most traffic congested cities in the United States and the world. Why fight this traffic when flying out of the Nashville airport? I own a shuttle company called Just You Shuttle, and at the end of 2025, Just You Shuttle will have successfully completed 150-plus shuttle runs to and from the Nashville airport with the very best in personal service and professionalism in our first full year of business. Our shuttle rates do not fluctuate with supply and demand, always the same and only for your travel party. No shared parties with Just You Shuttle. Call or text me anytime to schedule your pickup times. We have 6 very talented and professional drivers. Just You Shuttle, 615-982-5775. Second half underway. Southern Miss with the lead will have the ball first. In the first half, Southern Miss was able to rush it 70 yards on 21 trips. And they were 16 of 28 throwing for 195 yards and a score. The Hilltoppers managed just 16 yards on 13 carries and were just 10 of 21 throwing for 68 yards. Southern Miss out first down the Hilltoppers 13-5, outgained them 265-84. But the Hilltoppers had 2 red zone visits offensively, Terry, and had to settle for 3 points on both trips.
Yeah, and that's unusual for the Tops. I mean, especially going against Southern Miss, and the majority of the time they give up touchdowns in the red zone. So it's going to be interesting to see if Southern Miss can keep that up and what WKU is going to do to adjust in the second half. And it's an encouraged situation because you're in this ball game. It's really not that you're not that far. What I thought the first half should have been.
Terry, it's a very enthusiastic and confident group of Golden Eagles. At least that's what it appears from 7 stories above the playing surface.
Yeah, it seems like it, but I don't know how much confidence they can have with just 7 points after having that dominant performance after the first half.
Jared, your thoughts?
No, I'm 100% with Terry. I mean, they dominated really in all phases of the game except for special teams. I think WKU had the edge there with that long field goal and certainly in the punting game. But, again, the Tops are definitely in this. This is going to be a critical series to start the half.
Micah Davis back as a lone return deep player for Southern Miss. Cassidy's kickoff comes to the 35-yard line, and this will make it in the end zone again. Golden Eagle first down at the 25-yard line.
Yeah, that's great that Cassidy is finding that end zone. I mean, make it easy. Start at the 25-yard line. No, don't worry about it and just play good defense.
Southern Miss 50% on third downs in the first half. 6 conversions. I believe 5 of them were on pass plays. And 2 of them were pretty long third down pass plays. The Hilltoppers officially this year on third down have been good, only giving up 35% conversion rate, but that was not the story in the first 30 minutes. Southern Miss has the ball from the 25-yard line with a 13-6 third quarter lead, and they will run on first down. No room right, coming back left. Brackenridge blows up Pittman, the runner. He tried to run right, and the Hilltoppers held the corner, Terry. They held the edge, and Haywood was responsible for turning the play back in for no gain.
Yeah, I'm liking what he's doing right now. He's setting the defense toward the towards the field. That means the biggest space. That's where he's been sprinting out. So that's what he's going to do. That's what they're doing, a great job of setting the field towards the quarterback strong side.
No rush, throw down the middle, very high, and getting handed the ball was the leaping safety Lewis. It's incomplete, and it's third down and 10. That time, Terry, no rush. They dropped 8.
Yes.
We didn't see a lot of that in the first half. There's a change.
You didn't see that. I mean, exactly. What I'm impressed with is that they're making adjustments at the top, especially on defense. When you set the edge again, you outside to his favorite side. If he's completing the ball as he sprint out a lot, what they're doing is setting that defense to it.
Third and 10 for Southern Miss. Hilltoppers only have 3 down linemen. They have Holloman lined up wide right. He's going to try to get around the right tackle. They're going to run it around the right tackle, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds short of a first down. So Holloman came in. They ran around him, but they needed 10 and picked up just 7. Make it 8. It's 4th and 2 for the Golden Eagles. Pittman running it for 8.
Yeah, I mean, really good job on that. And then I see Wester. What you got him as a free hitter. You let him free on that. That's really good. And you forced him to put pressure on them.
Herodine's punt coming from the 33, and it's a fair catch at the Hilltopper 27. 44-yard punt, no return as Mack fielded a punt, and now the Hilltoppers will happen for the first time. And Jared, let's see who comes out and plays quarterback here in the third quarter with the Hilltoppers starter Tisdale injured late in the second quarter.
Randy, it's actually going to be Maverick McIver coming out to get the start here in the second half, so they're definitely giving him the opportunity to go out and get some yards here. You know, we talked about it earlier. Right now, the offensive line's struggling a little bit, so I think they're going to get the ball out fast and some of these quick routes, try to get the ball down the field.
And that's McIver's game. He gets it out a little quicker than Tisdale does sometimes. So he's out there, 27-yard line for the Tops. It's 1st and 10 as the third quarter starts, and it'll be a run off right side. A big hole for Parrish. Out over the 30, 35, out to the 38-yard line. The biggest hole of the game. The linebacker Jones has made a ton of tackles this year. Eventually stopped Parrish, but not before he picks up 11, and the Hilltoppers with their 6th first down of the game.
Yeah, and right now, Southern Miss is getting out of the 2 high. They're switching it up, and they're rolling to a 1 high safety.
Parrish in motion, coming back. They fake the handoff down the middle. It is open. It is caught. Here you go. 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. He fumbles the ball, goes into the end zone. Is it recovered by Southern Miss? It is. Noah Myers was hit, knocked down, and fumbled the ball in the end zone, or was he down to the 3-yard line?
Fumble recovered by the defense in the end zone by Rolless, a touchback. First down, Southern Miss.
Myers made it to the 3. It's clearly a fumble, and Southern Miss has made a great play. The safety running Myers down from behind. Myrick hit the ball with his right hand. You had Myers fighting off one defender with his left arm that left his right arm exposed, and at the 2-yard line, Myrick punches the ball out of his hands for a fumble and a touchback.
That was a great play by that safety, but what happens, never look back, Myers. I mean, the opportunity, like McGuire, that's really recognized that. And when that 2 high safety, that tight end, was looking for that tight end to be open all day.
That is a 68-yard pass and run, and then the fumble into the end zone. Myrick with a special play for Southern Miss, and it's now Southern Miss ball at the 20-yard line.
Oh, what a change of events, but what a good play, big play.
3 times now inside the 20, and the Hilltoppers do not have a touchdown yet. Here is a run up the middle, and nothing there but red and white jerseys at the point of attack. Maybe a little bit more than 3 yards on that play. Looked like a rugby scrum as they take it right into the middle of those big bodies, and they unpile them body by body by body. Holloman and Malatumo on the stop. Gain of 3.5, 2nd and 7.
Yeah, but I'm really positive on that. I mean, they went and recognized that tight end over over the middle right there is wide open. So I'm glad. I mean, they've seen that, so that's a good thing.
He's going to throw it on play action, bombing it down the left sideline. Knocked away, but a flag on a Hilltopper cornerback. The pass was thrown to Carl Chester, and Cole is extremely upset on the pass interference call.
Pass interference, defense number 6.
No, it's Nazir Ward,
penalty,
not Cole.
automatic, first down.
6, not 16. We've seen Ward not turn his head a few times this year. He turned his head on that one, didn't he, Jared?
No, from where I stood, I don't think he maybe at the very last second, but I mean, he was already grabbing him at that point. And from my perspective, it was a pretty clear pass interference.
So it saves a big play, though. Just moves the ball to the 39-yard line. The interference occurred at the Hilltopper 35, and the Golden Eagles have their 14th first down of this football game, and they are currently leading the Hilltoppers 13-6. They just recovered a fumble in the end zone on that long pass play to Myers. Here's a flea flicker back to the quarterback. He throws it down to the right sideline, and he's wide open, but he stumbles. His momentum carried him out of bounds. He could have picked up more, but Brown made the catch. He was wide open on a flea flicker. It's at the 46-yard line of WKU, but a flag.
Holding. Offense, number 84. 10-yard penalty. And automatic remains first down.
The Golden Eagles now have 80 yards in penalties. For the year, they average is 57.
Yeah, I mean, that's a huge play. I mean, you make a big play and then not smart to have holding on the back end of that.
That was the tight end, Caden Morris, on the infraction. Hilltoppers have Hardy as a defensive tackle. Holloman is the defensive end. Malatumo is in there as a tackle. And right now going with just 3 down linemen, not a 4-man front.
Yeah, I'm glad how they're doing a great job of setting the defense.
Bomb down the middle and into triple coverage. It's incomplete. Dropped 8, only rushed 3. He threw into 3 defenders. It's incomplete. And it is 2nd and 20 for the Golden Eagles.
And you had 3 high safeties on that. I mean, really good. Hard to defend that. I mean, hard to throw against something like that. Not a smart move by Braxton.
Will Southern Miss try to run the ball more now?
Yeah, they're going to have to. They're going to have to do that. But now you force him to do that. But he's changing up the coverages so well. He's doing a great job of doing that. Now he's going back to a 3 high safety to get. And then you got Jalen Lewis, what we called safety hold, 3 high hold safety. He's sitting there in the middle trying to be the robber.
Hilltoppers playing right now. Now they have 4 down linemen. Now they're blitzing. They got pressure. They throw it to the left side, and it's a catch at the 36. Emery makes the tackle on Hayes. Hayes with a catch up to the 36-yard line. It'll be 3rd down. This is where Southern Miss has been really good. It's 3rd and 12. They've converted on plays like this today in the pass game. They'll have Hardy on the nose.
And I would fool them. I mean, you got these 3 backers. I would fool them and bring pressure. I'm surprised. There we go. Great job.
Blitz by Wester over the middle. It's blocked and knocked down. The pass is deflected by who else but Jalen Wester.
Wester, he is playing really well. And they made an adjustment with him, too. They letting him be free. He's the only one that's kind of playing free, just running to the football. That's a really good stop by the defense.
After 1 first down, Southern Miss must punt it with a 13-6 lead. This will be the 5th punt for Harradine. And before he snaps it, there's a flag. It's a legal procedure on the Golden Eagles.
False start. Offense, number 18, 5-yard penalty. Main 4th down.
Jago Holmes is giving away another TV. A winner will be picked for fall, winter, and spring. So go to WKUsports.com/form/5-3 for your chance to win a smart TV courtesy of Jago Holmes. Jago Holmes, you'll be home before you know it. Hilltoppers flying home after what they hope is a come from behind bowl win. Not the best of punts. Let's see what the bounce does. It doesn't do much for Southern Miss. It rolls sideways, and it's touchdown at the Western Kentucky 35-yard line after a 28-yard punt. 11:25 left in the 3rd quarter. A little momentum shift. You can start to feel it. WKU still trailing, though, 13-6. We're back after this on the Hilltopper Sports Network from Learfield.
This week's Houchins charity champion is the Fant Foundation. The Fant Foundation was founded in 2021 by George and Chastity Fant. Their goal is to strengthen and uplift today's youth by showing kindness and support through every action in the communities they are a part of. They strive to continue the legacy of the Dream Big Camp and generate more community support through their events. Houchins Industries and WKU are proud to recognize the Fant Foundation as a charity champion. Learn more at fantfoundation.org.
Thinking about digging, planting a tree, or putting up a fence? Hold that shovel. Before you break ground, head to Kentucky811.org or call 811. It's quick, it's free, and yep, it's the law. Submit your request online or call before you dig. Member utility pros will mark where the underground lines are. Don't risk the injury, service outages, penalties, or costly repairs. Safety is in your hands. 811 before you dig. Sponsored by the Kentucky Public Service Commission.
30, 20, 10, 5. Hey! That is a Hilltopper touchdown.
This is WKU Football on the Hilltoppers Sports Network from Learfield.
Meijer, proud sponsor of Western Kentucky University and hundreds of teams across the Midwest. Whenever you shop Meijer, you shop for your entire community. You help support food rescue programs and Simply Give. You support youth development programs to help provide a bright future for our kids and support sports teams across the Midwest. You also help support sustainability in all our communities for today, tomorrow, and years to come. Whenever you shop Meijer, you help people in your community to work, to play, to live, and to learn. Learn more at Meijer.com. Go Tops!
For over a decade, Cheetah Clean has been keeping Bowling Green clean, proudly serving you with 7 convenient locations in Bowling Green and Glasgow. We're thrilled to announce that the Cheetah Clean experience just got even better. Now introducing detailing services. Visit our brand new detail shop at Scottsville Road. Plus, as a Cheetah Clean member, you'll receive exclusive discounts on detailing services and free roadside assistance. Go Tops!
So brought the Topsman Hill down to 6. They have the ball back, and before they start a drive, let's step out for station ID on the Hilltopper Sports Network from Learfield and the Varsity app. McIver completed a 62-yard pass to Noah Myers. It was then dislodged and rolled into the end zone for a touchback. It would have been 1st and goal at around the 2. Now McIver back out there for his second drive of the third quarter. You had Tisdale shaken up at the end of the first half. McIver finished it with one play, and he's starting quarter number 3. He has Parrish off his right shoulder. WKU down 13-6. The ball's at the 35-yard line, and Mack is going in motion from right to left. He now comes back the other way, and they run it to Parrish behind a block from Mack, and there were 3 black jerseys there against just Parrish and 1 Hilltopper blocker, and it's a loss of 3. That did not fool Jamon Tapp. 67 tackles this year, 8 quarterback hurries, 7.5 sacks, 11.5 tackle for losses.
Yeah, he's doing really well. But I'm shocked right now with Southern Miss is how they're rolling. But WKU's recognized that when you go in motion, they roll into a 3-high safety, and then that's more favorable to throw the football. Every time you go in motion, they go to a 1-high safety.
Play action, they're on him. He's in trouble. He's spinning away, and he's dropped for a 1-yard loss. No chance whatsoever for McIver to throw the ball. He was tackled by the linebacker Montgomery for a quarterback sack. That is the second sack for Southern Miss today. And it's now 3rd and 14 from the WKU 31-yard line. Had no chance, Terry.
No. Now they're going back to a 2-high safety.
They're blitzing it in. He jumped off sides. A free play for McIver. Sends it to the right sideline. It's caught at the 42-yard line, 3 yards shy of a first down by the leaping Matt Henry. He was picked up there and set down quickly by Josh Moten. But it's offsides on the defensive end for Southern Miss.
So he'll get 5 more yards.
Offside. Defense, number 17. 5-yard penalty. On the main 3rd down.
Montgomery, who just made the sack on the previous play, a little anxious. And it gives the Hilltoppers another opportunity. It's now 3rd and 9 rather than 3rd and 14. There have not been a lot of 3rd and shorts. That's one reason why they're only 1 of 9 on 3rd downs in this game. McIver's not played since the FIU game. Last 5 games, it was Tisdale. Now McIver is out there in the bowl, a veteran. He'll take the snap, and the right-handed quarterback will roll to his right and throw it. It is on the money and grabbed in front of the Hilltopper bench by No Mack with great pass coverage.
Yeah, that was no, but that was yes on that catch.
Great on the coverage.
Man, great hands, though. Fingertips, hands. That was a little patience with McIver down in the. Great catch.
On 3rd and 9, that pass goes for 10. Mack with his first catch. He missed some time this year with a leg injury. Great to have No back. He's been quiet since his return. 3 games, 7 catches for just 48 yards. We've had a number of injuries in this game, and now there's a Golden Eagle down at the WKU 28-yard line with his right leg stretched out, and we'll take a timeout. We have 9 minutes and 43 seconds left to play in the 2025 New Orleans Bowl, and the Hilltoppers are moving the ball. They moved the ball in their first drive and fumbled it in the end zone for a touchback. They're down by 7, but on the move again. This is Hilltopper football from Learfield and the Varsity app.
Experience the warmth of holiday traditions with Prairie Farms' flavored milk, eggnog, and custard. The taste of tradition is here with seasonal flavor sensations in time for the holidays. Prairie Farms flavored milk, eggnog, and custard recipes start with rich, creamy milk from our family-owned farms, then blended with the finest ingredients for an indulgent and seasonal delight. Enjoy them on their own or as part of a cocktail for festive touch. Enjoy the taste of tradition with locally made, naturally delicious Prairie Farms flavored milk, eggnog, and custard.
Graves Gilbert Clinic is proud to support Western Kentucky University. As the official healthcare partner of WKU Athletics, we are cheering on the Tops every step of the way. With over 20 locations in Bowling Green, Graves Gilbert Clinic is here for your health and well-being. Together, we are stronger on the field and in our community. Stand up and cheer, Hilltopper Nation.
Over a runner, banks over 2. That is a Hilltopper touchdown.
This is WKU football on the Hilltopper Sports Network from Learfield.
The time is now. WKU football, WKU volleyball.
Catch the fever of fall at Roosters, a fun casual joint for all of Hilltopper Nation. See the Tops and your other favorite teams in action on Roosters' countless TVs, inside or on Roosters' covered patio. Score with a menu full of burgers, subs, salads, your favorite brew. And of course, Roosters' award-winning chicken wings. Catch the fever of fall at Roosters, a fun casual joint on 3 Springs Road in Bowling Green.
Here.
Hey, it's Mike. My team just pulled off the biggest upset ever.
Nice, Mike.
And some fans are getting crazy. They even flipped over a car.
Whoa.
Turns out it's my car, though.
Oh.
But I don't want to be upset right now. I want to know State Farm's going to take care of this, right?
We got you covered, Mike.
Yes! Woo!
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Call State Farm agent Ginger Cleary at 270-782-7276 today.
Jared Holland, are you sensing a little bit of change in momentum down there on the field, 7 stories below our location?
Hey, Randy, I really am. I got to tell you, that big play to Noah Myers, even though it didn't end well for the Tops and the Southern Miss was able to recover the ball, it really did feel like that was a bit of a momentum shift. If the Tops can capitalize on this momentum and get a quick touchdown here, I think it's a whole new ball game.
McIver right now. 2 out of 2 for 71 yards throwing. Completed a 10-yard pass to Mack on 3rd and 9. That's what Southern Miss has been doing in this game. And now the Hilltoppers have it as Quincy Jenkins playing center for the first time this season's over the ball, the senior from Lawrenceville, Georgia. Mack is going in motion, and McIver will fake a flip to the right, breaks a tackle, throws to the right. It is caught there by Hart, the Hilltopper running back. He manages to pick up 1 yard to the 47-yard line. Hart out there, the best pass-blocking running back. Also, Wright left the game in the first half. Looked like he had some kind of a leg injury, so Wright is not out there right now. Hart is. and Hart picks up 1 yard on the pass.
Yeah, I mean, you can take advantage of these linebackers because they're very, very aggressive right over that linebacker spot to where the safeties are in between there. These tight ends can fit right over the middle or any inside receiver.
Jackson West, the tight end, goes and
Ball
sets
start.
up behind the right tackle.
Offense, number 77, 5-yard penalty.
Come on, Collins.
Second down.
Melvin Collins on the illegal procedure call. Hilltoppers now have 5 flags for 24 yards. And that makes it 2nd and 14. Against this defense, you don't want to play behind the sticks.
No, you don't. That's what you don't want to do. But I think right now, my guy, he got him under control, dude. I think he's really setting it up. If you can put his players in a really good spot and setting them up, now we're going to 2 tight ends. And I think they smell that, see what's happening.
He'll play action to Hart and steps back and fires it deep down the right sideline. It is caught! Henry with a catch at the 10-yard line. Holy moly! He goes up top, and Henry makes a spinning catch, spinning around and making the catch at the 10-yard line. First down, Tops.
Yeah, King Henry makes a play downfield. That's huge. Go back and make a play for your team.
They will mark it at the 12. It's 1st and 10 at the 12. The Tops have bogged down in the red zone offensively in this game. McIver lobbing it to the right side through the hands of the leaping Henry in the end zone in the corner, the back right corner, and it's incomplete. It's 2nd and 10 at the 12.
Yeah, was it Josh Moten? Is he out now? Because I think they're taking advantage. I don't see number 1 in now.
Right now they're going after the corner, Penix, number 11.
And number 11 and number 12 is out there. Moulton is not out there, right? I wonder if he got hurt.
2nd and 10 at the 12. West in motion. The tight end lines up off the right tackle. They will run it inside, and Hart breaks a tackle, but only manages to get maybe to the 11. That hole was shut down quickly. Looked like, Terry, he might be able to bounce to the outside, but just too much speed for Southern Miss, and that was battle on the stop.
You know what? That's the difference between him and Wright. I think Wright would have jumped outside on that. I mean, with the jump, speed cut on that. You know, Hart is more of a power back, and then
3rd and 9 at the 11. Hilltoppers are down by 7, 13-6. 7 minutes and 17 seconds are left in this third quarter.
I like no on this.
McIver changing a play. Southern Miss now has their middle linebacker up at the line of scrimmage, and McIver's dropping back to throw it. He's now going to run to the right. He's running to the right. He's going to try to run. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey! That is a Hilltopper touchdown. Maverick McIver runs it in from 11 yards away, and the Hilltoppers are an extra point away from tying up this bowl game.
Great play, man. Great decision by the veteran. Just waiting for his opportunity.
That is the 11-yard touchdown run for McIver. Rolled to his right, kept looking for a receiver. Then when he got to the 13-yard line, it was a foot race, and Penix could not get there in time. And McIver has cut the lead of Southern Miss to 1 at 13-12 with 6 minutes and 57 seconds left in the third quarter. An 8-play, 65-yard drive in 4 minutes and 24 seconds. McIver, the 6'2" quarterback from San Angelo, Texas, there on the banks of the Concho River in West Texas, runs it in. His dad was a terrific quarterback at Texas. Field of the extra point has tied it. It's perfect. And we have a new game. 6 minutes and 57 seconds left in the third quarter. Western Kentucky University 13, Southern Miss 13. And we're back after the break on the Hilltopper Sports Network from Learfield and the Varsity app.
For over a decade, Cheetah Clean has been keeping Bowling Green clean, proudly serving you with 7 convenient locations in Bowling Green and Glasgow. We're thrilled to announce that the Cheetah Clean experience just got even better. Now introducing detailing services. Visit our brand new detail shop at Scottsville Road. Plus, as a Cheetah Clean member, you'll receive exclusive discounts on detailing services and free roadside assistance. Go Tops!
Your perfect vehicle is waiting at Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green. Choose from the rugged Kia Sportage, the spacious Telluride, the electrifying EV6, and more. All with Don Franklin's 10-year unlimited mile powertrain coverage. With a large inventory of new Kia models and a team of caring automotive professionals dedicated to you, Don Franklin Kia in Bowling Green is here to service all of your Kia needs. Hurry into DonFranklinBowlingGreenKia.com or steer your way over to Don Franklin Kia at 2211 Scottsville Road.
Pass to the outside is picked off. Holy moly!
This is WKU Football on the Hilltoppers Sports Network from Learfield.
Hey Hilltoppers fans, the Mint Gaming Hall is a proud partner of your Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. For good times and big wins, the Tops and the Mint Gaming Hall deliver both. Now with 2 locations, Scottsville Road near the mall and in Franklin at Kentucky Downs. The Mint Gaming Hall is your spot for great food, cold drinks, and big jackpots. Check out Top Golf Swing Suite for games, golf, food, and fun at the Mint Gaming Hall Bowling Green. Check out themintgaming.com for all the details. Get your big hit today.
When it just got closer.
Looking for the perfect pint and a great spot to cheer on the Tops? Head to White Squirrel Brewery at 302 State Street in downtown Bowling Green. From crisp lagers to bold IPAs and rotating seasonal favorites, there's something for every fan. Catch every WKU away game on the big screens at White Squirrel, or grab an ice-cold beer straight from our vintage fire truck tap on South Lawn during home games. White Squirrel Brewery, your home for local flavor and your football watch party.
(13-13) is our score. 6 minutes and 57 seconds left in the third quarter here from the Superdome. The Kentucky Commissioner of Agriculture, Jonathan Schell, wants you to know that when you buy Kentucky Proud, you're backing our home team of farmers who bring fresh, high-quality food to your table. Look for the Kentucky Proud logo and score big for your family and community. Kentucky Proud, where supporting local means winning. Learn more at kyproud.com. Jared and Terry, McIver definitely changed that play at the line of scrimmage, and the result was a touchdown run from McIver.
Yeah, it was a brilliant play by Maverick McIver. He saw that these quarterbacks were pushed up, and so he called a long seam route there for that outside wide receiver, caught him off balance, able to get the touchdown. Also able to report that Elijah Williams, though he is injured, is here on the sideline supporting his teammates.
Micah Davis back to return the kick, and no doubt about it, Terry, the momentum has definitely spun around in favor of the Tops right now.
Definitely. I mean, because sometimes, you know what, all these guys on scholarship, right? I mean, he was just waiting his opportunity, and you never know when your opportunity is going to present itself. He did a great job. I mean, they also at halftime, they made great adjustments because the tight end over the middle of that field, the safeties are so far wide in the hash and cover two because they're trying to take away the receivers. The middle of the field is open, and I think that's what a lot of the opportunities are going to continue to be at.
So it's 13-13 with 6:57 left to go in the third quarter. And the Golden Eagles have the ball at the 25-yard line, and they are going to play action pass. He stands against the three-man rush and fires it to the far sideline. And a crushing blow at the 26 by Nazir Ward, who lit up that tight end king.
Yeah, I can see. Yeah, the momentum is switching right now, and you can see that too, Jared, because Southern Miss, they don't have that swag as they had earlier.
No, they didn't. That hit hurt my feelings here on the sidelines.
It's 2nd and 8. The Hilltoppers going with 3 down linemen in this second half. They didn't do it in the first half.
No, and they letting the backers free.
No one in the backfield to pass over the middle. A little quick slant for just a couple of yards. Metcalf makes the catch, but he is punished by Eugene. He makes it to just the 28. On 2 pass plays, only 3 yards have been gathered in. It's 3rd and 7 for Southern Miss. They will run on 3rd and 7.
Good job.
And they'll make it.
Great job by that defensive lineman. Oh, my goodness.
4th down.
Jones with the inside carry. He's wiped out by Fletcher.
They're not there. I mean, they want to lose this game if you go for this one.
They're going to go for it on 4th and 1.
No way.
4th and 1. They snap it. 4th and 1 run.
No.
Up the middle. I don't think he made it. I don't think he made it.
No way.
He did not make it. He was stopped by Fletcher again. Holy moly. And look at this Hilltopper sideline.
The energy is gone, Coach.
Rolling in the field, and Royer was short of the line of gain. 1st down, Western Kentucky.
Back-to-back massive stops up the middle by the Hilltopper defensive lineman. Jakeem Fletcher.
Yeah, Coach. I mean, you put your Southern Miss, you put yourself in a bad situation. The game is too close for you to do that. But now MacGyver, what happens, he's smelling blood, right? Coach Helton loves these situations. They call it sudden change. Expect something, a trick play or something deep right now because they are not playing right now.
5:39 left to go in the third quarter. Hilltoppers have the ball at the Golden Eagle 34-yard line after Fletcher had back-to-back stuffs. They are going to run on first down to Parrish, right up the middle behind the center, Jenkins. He's able to pick up a yard or two to the Southern Miss 32-yard line.
Yeah, that surprised me, but it's how you box and you kind of set people up. That's what they're trying to do. But MacGyver's getting his players in the right spot. You see he's calling them off and he's setting plays and giving them signals. I think he's changing stuff at the line of scrimmage.
We had it right at Chris Jones, and he's a great middle linebacker, 129 tackles this year. Hilltoppers have it 2nd and 8 at the Golden Eagle 32. And MacGyver will throw against the blitz and goes down. It's picked off at the 20-yard line. It's a tackle broken at the 30. He breaks a tackle at the 40. He's down the sideline to 45. He might go all the way and score.
That's a penalty.
No, he stepped out of bounds, and there's a flag down at the 42-yard line. First of all, he stepped out of bounds. Secondly, there's a flag down at the Southern Miss 43-yard line. MacGyver was picked off by Myrick.
After the interception, illegal blocking the back. Southern Miss, number 35. It's a 10-yard penalty for the spot of the foul. First down.
That penalty is on the middle linebacker, Jones. Myrick, who saved the day early in this quarter with the tackle of Noah Myers, dislodging the ball into the end zone for a touchback, made that interception. And with 4 minutes and 51 seconds left to go in the third quarter, in this 13-13 tie, Southern Miss now has the ball back.
And guys, 74 Upchurch is shaking up on the play, starting right tackle there. So obviously the Tops cannot afford to lose another offensive lineman. I will keep an eye out and let you know if there's any more issues.
They're already down Nita. They're now down Williams. And Upchurch might be shaken up.
Yeah, this is just a wow. I mean, from turnovers to whoever makes the least amount of mistakes in this game.
From the 33, it's Golden Eagle football in a 13-13 tie. They bring it tight end to the right, line up behind the right tackle. They're going to play action on first down. He's rolling right. He breaks the tackle. Now he's hit. As he's falling down, he throws the ball away.
There's nobody there either. You got to call a penalty on that one. That's grounding.
Vincent Sneed was the Hilltopper defensive end that had the quarterback Braxton wrapped up and nearly on the ground.
Ain't no way that's not grounding. I'll be surprised.
There's no foul for intentional grounding. Number 6 was in the area. Incomplete pass. Second down.
Yeah, Coach Helton's definitely giving them an earful on that one, guys.
Oh, man, I don't know about that one.
2nd and 10 from the 33. 4:44 to go in the third quarter, 13-13 tie. Long count by Southern Miss's Braxton.
Yeah, they're figuring out how to bring more pressure on
Sweep
these
to the
guys.
right. Wester wasn't able to make the tackle. Now coming up from his safety spot and making the tackle after about a 12-yard gain. I think that's Brackenridge. And Brackenridge was shoved in the back by the Southern Mississippi running back. After he was tackled, Brackenridge was walking away from him, and Breach jumped up and shoved him in the back, and a flag went down. The gain was to the 45. It was a 12-yard gain by Briggs. This is the 2015 Conference USA Championship game against Southern Miss all over again.
After the play, on sportsmanlike conduct, number 3 of Western Kentucky. That 15-yard penalty is actually in the run.
Wow.
First down. That's the player's first unsportsmanlike conduct foul of the game.
So I guess it merited a push as Brackenridge made the tackle on Briggs. We looked at the replay. What'd you see, Terry?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I didn't see that. He was trying to get up.
It's at the 40-yard line. Play action. They fake an end around to the receiver. He's bombing it high and deep and down the middle, and there's a lot of red back there, and it's incomplete. An official goes down. A flag is thrown in front of the Hilltopper bench. I believe that official's going to make a pass interference call in the back of the end zone because the official on the play was knocked over and didn't see it.
Wow.
We're looking at the replay. Ward is there.
No, he ran into the referee. That wasn't
The official was in the play, and the receiver, Micah Davis, ran right into the official, knocked the official over, and Ward was trailing on the play, and a flag went down, not from the official on the play, but from the official on the sideline. What's this all about?
No foul for pass interference. Incomplete pass.
No one's happy now. And they say that players don't care about bowl games.
Yeah, they care about this one. They're playing pretty hard.
Yeah. Now, these two teams competed in Conference USA, but it's not as if they played a lot of games against each other over the years. Hilltoppers didn't join Conference USA until 2014.
But you know what, Randy, is like they half of the team is Marshall, so you know.
Well, there you go. 21 players from Marshall and Southern Miss. There you go. 2nd and 10 from the 40. No room up the middle, so they dart to the outside. Good run for about 7. He stuck his cleats right into turf, and the speedy runner Carter darted to the outside down to the Western Kentucky University 33-yard line for the 7-yard gain. It is 3rd and 3 for the Golden Eagles. 3 minutes and 55 seconds are left in this third quarter, and a 13-13 tie. Defense, captained by Davis Merritt and Devon Brown. Co-defensive coordinators now have 5 on the line of scrimmage on 3rd and 3.
Yeah.
Low snap. He's going to throw a screen. It is caught. They break a tackle. They get down to the 24-yard line.
Oh, wow.
He flipped it up over the Hilltopper defensive tackle.
Barely got there.
Malatumo. And he pick up 13 yards to the 24, and it's 1st and 10, Golden Eagles with 3:19 left.
Great hands. I mean, they are catching the football tonight.
Sure are.
They are making some great plays.
It's at the 24, running back to the right of Braxton. They bring a wide receiver in motion. Braxton takes it, throws it back to the wide receiver. He's going to throw the ball. It's not open, and he's hit, and he's knocked down back at the 37-yard line. Wester again.
Wester is all over the place. I mean, gosh.
13-yard loss. So that wide receiver pass did not work.
Man, I like how he closes. He's just a closer. He's a football player. He's got an opportunity to play on Sundays the way he's playing.
He's having another special day. Wester now with 10 tackles. It is 2nd and 22 for Southern Miss. Deep drop from Braxton. Throws it high to the right side. It's incomplete. Receiver makes the catch, but he's way out of bounds. Over there in double coverage was Robinson and Cole. 3rd and 22 for Southern Miss. Their place kicker, Will Banks, has made one from 52 yards this year. From here, it would be a 53-yard try. We're down to 2 minutes and 19 seconds left in the third quarter. Hilltoppers are trailing 13-6 at half. They've now tied the game at 13-13. They have Sulafilo on the nose of the center. They have their defensive ends way outside both tackles, and the middle of the field doesn't have many red jerseys there, red and white jerseys. We'll see what Southern Miss does against this kind of defense. They're going to run it up the middle. He gets to the 30. He gets to the 25. He gets to the 23, and there's a first down.
No, it's
No, I'm sorry. It was 22 yards to go, not 12. He picked up 13, but he's 4th and 9, and it will be the place kicker. That's why the tops are lined up like that. They have 22 yards to go.
Because they just want this. They're probably going to settle for. They rather settle for a field goal. This is such a big fight, right? I mean, this is a dog fight.
Creighton Wilbanks from 41 yards away. He's missed from 48. He's made from 20 and 29. This from the right hash mark to put the Golden Eagles back up in front by 3 points. The snap is a little bit low. He line drives it, and he makes it. Good hold by the Southern Miss holder. The ball was a little bit low. Did not roll, but it was a low snap, and Wilbanks drives it through, and Southern Miss now leads it again, 16-13, as that ball just scored it through the left upright. 1 minute and 36 seconds are left now in quarter 3, so they take advantage of the Hilltopper interception. They go 44 yards in 9 plays in 3 minutes and 15 seconds.
Hey, Jared on the sideline over there, I mean, the energy-wise, both sides, I mean, it is back and forth down there.
Yeah, it's becoming a really fun game down here, guys. Obviously, that first half was a little bit dry, but this half has definitely picked up the intensity for both sides. You got both defenses hitting very, very hard, and really just become a very fun game. Back to you guys.
16-13 Golden Eagles. We have 1:36 left in this third quarter. Will Banks has now attempted 4 field goals. He only attempted 10 the entire year. He was 6 of 10.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this is the type of game of difference. This is when you play in this game, you don't know what's going to happen. Throw the statistics out.
Aradine to kick it off from the 35-yard line. He's punching it short. It's a chance for a return. It'll be grabbed at the 2, and it's going to be a fair catch. Flowers may have been instructed not to run it back.
Yeah, because he had a lot of hang time on that. They were making pretty good ground on that one.
25-yard line for the Tops with 96 seconds left in quarter 3. McIver out there. And in this game, since replacing Tisdale, who was bumped around a little bit and left the field late in the second quarter, he's 4 out of 5, but did throw a pick. And they'll run it on first down. No gain. Maybe a loss of 1.
Yeah, because these safeties are sneaking down and getting into the run game. And so the receiver's going to have to win on the outside again. They're daring us to throw the football right now.
Parrish, no gain, 2nd and 10. Southern Miss with 22 interceptions this season. They have 1 tonight. More than any team in college football. 2nd and 10 Tops, 65 seconds left. Fakes a slant, throws it, caught it at 28. Stretching out to the 30 with coverage there. That is Henry with a catch. They are going after Jonathan Penix, the sophomore corner from Concord, Virginia. As you pointed out, Terry, we've not seen their star Moten out there in a while.
Yeah, something is going on with Moten because he's a star out there. He was shutting our corners. I mean, shutting our receivers down. He must be hurt.
11 career interceptions for Moten. 3rd and 5 Hilltoppers from their 30. Hutchison goes in motion from right to left, and here's a snap against a 4-man rush. Rolling left is McIver, setting his feet, throwing over the middle. It's caught at the 43-yard line. Once again, that is Matthew Henry. First down Tops, 19 seconds left in the third quarter. McIver rolling left, squaring his shoulders, and throwing it to Henry for a 17-yard catch out to the 47-yard line.
Yeah, that was all McIver using his feet, going laterally. Now he's sent. Now you got an opportunity. These safeties are overplaying. Somebody's have to win.
He throws it to the left side. It's a catch and a incompletion. Yep.
The ruling on the field is an incomplete pass. That's the end of the third quarter.
Myers had it. He was hit, and the ball knocked out of Myers' hands as the third quarter is over. When we return at 2nd and 10, and Myers is gimpy as he walks back toward the sideline. WKU down by 3. It's 16-13 in favor of Southern Miss. We head to the fourth quarter as the Hilltoppers are after their 8th bowl win in 14 years. Only Alabama, Georgia, and Ohio State can claim that. This is Hilltopper football from Learfield.
What if opening a checking account came with a perk? At South Central Bank, our popular Green Tree checking account now comes with more added value. That's right, things like cell phone protection, telehealth, roadside assistance, fuel savings, and enhanced identity theft support are all part of Green Tree checking. No hassle, no stress, just perks for doing something you were going to do anyway. Stop by any South Central Bank branch or visit us online at southcentralbank.com. Banking with rewards. South Central Bank, official bank of WKU football. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hilltoppers, it's game time. But when you're not cheering on the Tops, the WKU Alumni Association is here to keep you connected to the Hill. From tailgates to networking events, we've got your Hilltopper pride covered. Join today and stay connected year-round. Connect, engage, pay it forward. Visit alumni.wku.edu and become part of the WKU Alumni Association. We are Hilltoppers. Together, we climb higher.
30, 20, 10, 5, hey! That That is a Hilltopper touchdown.
This is WKU Football on the Hilltoppers Sports Network from Learfield.
Hey fans, make sure to swing by Dunkin' at 2435 Nashville Road in Bowling Green after today's game, or check out their new delivery options on DunkinDonuts.com and have Dunkin' brought to you. Dunkin' is the preferred coffee partner of WKU Athletics and a proud supporter of the Hilltoppers. Don't forget to join DD Perks to check out faster, pay easier, and earn points towards exclusive offers. Download the Dunkin' app today on the App Store or Google Play. Bowling Green runs on Dunkin'.
Severe weather can happen at any moment. WNKY News 40 Weather is here to prepare you before the storm hits. On air, online, and on your phone, News 40 will keep you prepared and weather aware. News 40 Weather, keeping you safe.
It's your weather in the palm of your hand. Download the WNKY News 40 Weather app for local weather alerts, in-depth forecasts, and live radar. Now available for your Apple and Android devices.
Driven by Greenwood Ford Lincoln Mobile Service.
Three-quarters complete from the Superdome as WKU trails Southern Miss 16-13 in the New Orleans Bowl. WKU tries for its fifth bowl win in the Tyson Helton era. From the Learfield Network studios, I'm Wyatt Copeland. Ohio and UNLV face off in the Frisco Bowl in Texas in the nightcap at 9 o'clock. Ohio is 8-4, UNLV 10-3, led by Mountain West Conference Offensive Player of the Year Anthony Colandrea in the first year of the Dan Mullet era. Randy, Terry, and Jared take us through the fourth quarter. Guys?
Thank you, Rod. We'll see what's in store for us here in the final 15 minutes. It has been a crazy game, to say the least. Western Kentucky University down by 3 at 16-13. Going into the fourth quarter of this game, for the year, the Hilltoppers have outscored their opponents by 45 points in the fourth quarter. It's been their most successful quarter of the season. Southern Miss has outscored their opponents in the fourth quarter by 9. Hilltoppers have it, 2nd and 10 from the 47-yard line. They will send Henry in motion. He's had a big third quarter, as did the Hilltoppers. McIver smashed as he throws the ball. Is it a fumble?
He's throwing it.
He was throwing the ball. They blow the play dead.
Rolling on the field, an incomplete pass. Third down.
Heavy pressure by Southern Miss. McIver didn't even have time to even look to his right as that pressure came from his left. He faked a hand. Actually, it came right in his face.
Wow.
I don't know. Look at this. Yeah, his arm
he
is
was
going
throwing.
forward.
He was throwing.
His arm is going forward. McIver now 6 out of 8 for 140 yards. It is now 3rd and 10 as the pressure on the quarterback comes back into play for the Southern Miss defense. He rolls right, throws middle screen. Nothing but black jerseys are there. And it'll be only about a yard gain at best by Cam Flowers. Nope, that was KD. They shut down KD Hutchinson today. He has -1 yards receptions, Terry, on 5 catches.
Yeah, that's that middle, that screen right there is not working. They're on top of that.
So the Hilltoppers will have to punt it back. Maynard's had a special game. He's knocked the ball down and deep twice and had 2 punts of better than 51 yards. It's at the 46 of WKU, and Maynard hits it down the middle. Fair catch at the 12.
He's doing his job.
Yep. 44-yard punt, no return. It's now Golden Eagle ball. And all of a sudden you feel like maybe they have a little bit momentum in the fourth quarter. We played just a few seconds into the fourth quarter. We have 14 minutes and 11 seconds left to go in the game. And Southern Miss looking for their 8th win. The Hilltoppers are looking for their 9th win. What a story in Hattiesburg, a proud football program that has fallen on hard times. They had 1 win last year. Right now they have a chance to win 8. Now that is a turnaround.
Yeah, that's a huge turnaround. But this is going to be it's going to be an all-out fight, though. But I like how they changed the defense. Right now you only have basically 1 linebacker right there. Western just a free backer.
And now there's a big gash up the middle and a gain of 8 out to the 20-yard line. Pittman on the carry. Brackenridge on the stop. Southern Miss starting to adjust a little bit and run the ball up the middle now against this defense.
Yeah, you see they got Western playing. They got the linebackers playing out wide because he's been sprinting that way.
There's that play action on 2nd down. It's over the middle, and once again, It's knocked down and incomplete.
Oh, man, he looked like he got hit.
A crushing hit on Elijah Metcalf, and he is down.
His arm's not moving. That's not good.
You had the two Hilltopper safeties double covering him, Lewis and Herrard. He had the ball in his hands and was smoked
the previous
at the 43.
Play is under review for a possible targeting.
13 minutes and 45 seconds left to go in this game. And they are now bringing out the team of physicians and trainers to attend to Metcalf, who is down on his back at the 43-yard line. And they are already bringing out, Terry, the Gator to possibly bring Metcalf off the field.
Yeah, because his arms, when they go limp, he just went stiff, his neck and everything. That's not good. Hope he's okay.
Southern Miss has a 3-point lead. It's 16-13. 13 minutes and 45 seconds are left. His teammates are around him at the 45-yard line. Many are kneeling. The Hilltopper defense is on the near sideline. Once again, another crushing hit that has occurred in this football game. WKU football is brought to you by South Central Bank, the official bank of WKU football and the exclusive provider of the official WKU Athletics debit card. Be sure and pick up your WKU debit card at any South Central Bank location. Member FDIC. Jared, do you have a report? Oh, we'll take a break.
Yeah, guys.
We have to take a break. We're back with Jared right after this. This is
go.
WKU football from Learfield.
Hey, Tops fans! At Anthem Blue Cross and Blue Shield, we're ready to hype you up so you can be your healthiest. Have your next checkup scheduled? Excellent. Keeping up with preventative screenings? Well done. You're putting in the work to get those healthy wins, and we love to see it. Because, let's be real, taking care of your health with preventative care just makes sense. And if you need to play catch-up, there's still time to get those checkups and screenings added to your schedule for the season. Don't wait. Take care, Tops.
Blue Moon Sanitation provides clean, friendly, and dependable sanitation services at a competitive rate. We proudly offer the newest inventory in units and trailers in the area. For job sites, small and large, we keep in stock multiple portable toilets and roll-off open-top dumpsters and compactors. Blue Moon also provides residential garbage services in Warren and Allen counties. We want your stinking business. Go to BlueMoonSoki.com to learn more about ours. Blue Moon Sanitation, the official porta potty of WKU.
You only have so much time. That's why Hills makes science-backed nutrition to help give you more love than humanly possible. With our clinically proven antioxidant blend helping pets live healthier as long as possible. Because you're only human, there's Hills. Hills, because science does more.
Quarter, they were reviewing for a target. In the third quarter, the Hilltoppers outgained Southern Miss 161-58. And have they officially reviewed this play, Jared, or is it still under review?
It is still under review. It looks like the official is just about to take his headset off, so we should have a call in the next couple seconds.
The ruling of an incomplete pass and no targeting is upheld. Third down.
Yeah. Good call.
3rd and 2 for the Golden Eagles. Their third down conversion rate today, 7 for 17. They tried to run it twice earlier in the third quarter, Terry, on short yardage plays. They were stopped on 3rd and 4th down. I feel like they'll pass here on 3rd and 2 this time.
Yeah, they'll try to get, It depends on what coverage we're in, too. I mean, probably the coverage dictates it.
They have a tight end on the right, a couple of wide receivers on the right. And Braxton has a setback on his left shoulder.
We're pretty tight to run it. I don't know if they would run that.
They're going to run the ball's on the turf back there, and it's recovered by the quarterback who dove on the ball after the fumble. Braxton fumbled it, dove forward, and on top of him was Sneed, the Hilltopper defensive end, and Southern Miss will have to punt.
Yeah, they self-destructed on that one.
And that was a loss of 3. Carradine has not been booting it well so far. Here is the line of scrimmage. Is the 17 line driver. It will bounce. Does not really take, well, now it takes about a 10-yard roll for Southern Miss, and it's at the Hilltopper 35-yard line. It goes for 43 yards with the roll. We have 13:03 to go in the game. Western Kentucky University trailing 16-13. They have good field position from their 35-yard line. The key has been when McIver's had time to throw it, he's been successful, but he's not always had time here in the third quarter.
Yeah, and I'm seeing the defensive players are out. I'm surprised, like Corey Merrick is not in. The safety is making all the plays. The interception, he's not even in the game.
Play action pass, McIver over the middle. Leaping grab by Berry to the 48-yard line to the Golden Eagle. Splattered all over him. He reels it in for a first down catch.
I don't understand with all these substitutions with Southern Miss.
McIver now 7 out of 9. That's Berry's second catch. First and 10 at a 48 with 12:38 to go.
You know, McIver can run right now. McIver, he can run the football because they're looking wide. They got the linebackers out. They got everybody's out, plussed out wide.
Here's a snap from Jenkins. McIver to the left side, one-on-one coverage. The receiver looked inside. The pass went to the outside shoulder. He was looking for Berry, and it's incomplete. Had him though, didn't he, Terry?
Yeah, I thought he was going to get the ball.
Yep. Berry just turned inside, and the pass went outside. Moose with a couple catches for 32 yards. McIver now 8 out of 12 for 153 yards. Touchdown running and 1 interception. Second and 10. Motion by Mack. Throw it to Mack on the right side. Hit and knocked down for a yard loss. If he was able to break the tackle, he can run all day, but he was taken down with his back to the safety, Dylan King, who knocked him down for no gain. It's 3rd and 10.
Yeah, I'm surprised. These guys are not hurt, and Southern Miss is taking guys out. I don't understand.
We'll see if the Hilltoppers can take advantage of it.
You don't see number 14 is not in there. Tap.
It's a 6-man rush. McIver to the far sideline, right on the money for a first down catch to the 35-yard line. A rush 6, and that time, Terry, the offensive line held up with a no-Mac catch.
Yes, exactly. So they just got to keep going. If they're going to give you that, you still got to play ball.
It's now at the 31-yard line. McIver 9 out of 14. Hilltoppers driving and down by 3. 11:39 to play in the game. Run up the middle. That did not work. That's a 3-yard loss. 2 Golden Eagles were there all over Hard, who had no chance. Spearheading that charge in the defensive line was Joseph Harper, a linebacker. The Toppers have really only had about 1 good run tonight. That was by Parrish early in the third quarter. 2nd and 12 at the WKU 33-yard line. We played 4 minutes of the fourth quarter here at the 2025 New Orleans Bowl. And WKU's trailing 16-13, but on the move trying to tie or take the lead. Mack in motion. They'll run it again. Left side. Here we come to the corner, the 30, the 25, and down to the 24-yard line. Hard on the run.
Yeah, Hart, that was a great job by...
Wright is out with an injury.
Like with a jump cut outside. That was really good.
Hart takes it from the 33 to the 23. It's a 10-yard pickup, and now the Hilltoppers have it 3rd down and 2. I don't know that they can, if they're going to run, Terry, I think they've got to get to the corner.
Yeah, but you know, this is a 2-down situation. They could run the football.
They will run. McIver to the left side. He turns a corner to the 20, to the 15, and he takes the blow at the 15-yard line. It's a first down on the McIver run. He was nailed by King at the 15 following the 8-yard carry.
Yeah, okay, now I'm seeing number 14 coming in, Tap. That's just crazy. I don't understand. And number 7, too. I mean, they weren't in the entire series. Didn't get that. Isaiah Gibson, the nose guard.
Tap is their special defensive end. 10 minutes ago in the game, Hilltoppers now in the red zone, get it to 14-yard line. McIver lobs it to the left side. Leaping catch and incomplete. Berry had 2 hands on the ball, and when he went to the turf, it was knocked out of his hands, and it's incomplete.
Yeah, Barry was off balance. I mean, he's got to stop and go get that ball at the high point. Thank you.
Toppers have it 2nd and 10. Getting his hands in there, knocking the ball away was the defensive back. That was a really good play as well.
Yes, someone's going to have to win across the middle, like No Mac or somebody, a tight end, or somebody's going to have to come across because they look like they're going to bring a little pressure right here.
9:51 left. McIver changing a play. He moves his running back hard off his right shoulder in the shotgun. Jenkins to snap it. Here's a snap.
Run.
He's going to run. He runs left. He runs right. He's at the 15. He fires it to the 13. It's caught by Hart. He's running to the 5-yard line and shoved out of bounds. McIver dancing around, may have crossed the line of scrimmage.
Offense, number 63.
He did not.
Penalty. Main's 3rd down. Or excuse me, 2nd down.
Hold on, Jenkins, the center. Wipe away that 9-yard pass to the Hilltopper running back, George Hart. And that will move the ball back to the 25. Red zone issues for the Hilltoppers against this Golden Eagle defense. The biggest mismatch in favor of the Hilltoppers in this matchup was red zone defense, greatly in favor of WKU. That's not been the case in the game. 2nd and 20 at the Golden Eagle 24. WKU trailing 16-13.
Yeah, Barry's going to have to win down here. The double move, he's one-on-one. Got this young guy, number 12 out here. You got one-on-one. You got to win, Barry.
Quarter blitz. McIver running. He's to the 20, to the 10. McIver to the 5. Diving down to the 1. Holy moly. The veteran read that safety blitz. He ran up through the middle in the vacated area, and it's a run of 23 yards down to the 1-yard line, and there's a Southern Miss defender down at the 1.
Great job. I mean, that's that veteran move. When you see that, when he vacate that, those linebackers drop out of there, Jarrett.
Hey, absolutely. They're dropping 7, dropping 8 every time. McIver saw that, and obviously he's not known to be the running quarterback. That's Tisdale, but he is absolutely losing his feet tonight to the best advantage he possibly can.
Most yards McIver's had in a game rushing this year, 36. And right now he has 5 carries for 43 yards, a 23-yard run there. He has an 11-yard touchdown run, and the Hilltoppers are a yard away from taking the lead. With 9 minutes and 8 seconds left to go in the game, they are down 16-13. McIver's collision at the 1-yard line apparently injured the Southern Miss tackler.
Hey, Jared, have you noticed something on their side? I mean, a lot of their guys, like number 1, I don't understand. Is he out? A lot of those guys are hurt over there?
One's standing there right there about to come back in, so I don't see that.
Moten?
Yeah, to your point, I have not seen him in the last couple series. He is their best lockdown coverage cornerback. But no, I have not seen him.
Theodule is the player who made the tackle on McIver to save the touchdown, and he is leaving the field, shaken up. It's 1st and goal. Now, the Tops have had a very difficult time running the ball at all against this Southern Miss defense. They have it at the 1-yard line. The Hilltoppers don't have their starting center. They don't have their second-team center in. They have Jenkins, the right guard, is having to play center right now. They do have Carson Upchurch. He's back in at right tackle.
And I'm surprised they don't go Wildcat here.
Well, Wright is the Wildcat runner. He's out of the game. He's injured, too. They bring a tight end in an I formation. McIver is under center. They're going to shove McIver, and he's not going to get an inch, I don't think.
He's still moving.
Pushing. They snapped the ball from the 1. They were shoving him. That's a tush push, made famous by the Philadelphia Eagles. And McIver is, where's the ball at? The line of scrimmage was the 1. They move it to the half-yard line. He picked up 6 inches.
Yeah, just keep going.
So you're asking for another tush push?
Yeah, I would go.
Okay.
Yeah. You got a couple of downs here. You got 2nd down. You got to go for it. Nothing fancy.
Same formation. Hart's a tailback in the I. And we've got motion and offside. Who moved first? Was it the Hilltopper offensive line or the nose tackle?
Southern Miss looked like they moved.
Offside with contact. Defense half the distance to the goal. Made second down.
Right now, the edge of the football, you could sneeze and blow it into the end zone.
Absolutely. You know what really would get them if you roll a quarterback out, they wouldn't be expecting that.
Inches away, second and goal. I formation. Tight end West, the fullback. Handoff. It is Hart, right side. Hey, that is a Hilltopper touchdown. Hart ran it behind the right guard Collins and the right tackle Upchurch. And for the first time in the second half, Western Kentucky University's in front. They were up early 3-0, and now they are leading 19-16 with 7:51 to go on a half-yard run by George Hart, his 5th touchdown rush of the 2025 season.
Yeah, I mean, that was a great drive there, Jared. I mean, they just wanted it that the whole time.
I tell you what, they earned every yard there. And again, I got to give a lot of credit to McIver. But I also got to tell you, the first person congratulating McIver coming off the field was Rodney Tisdale.
The extra point from Cannon is perfect. With 7 minutes and 51 seconds left to go in the game, Western Kentucky University now in front of Southern Miss, 20-16. They have now outscored their opponents in the fourth quarter by 52 points. We're out for a break on the Hilltopper Sports Network from Nearfield and the Varsity app.
State Farm, Kathy here.
Hey, it's Mike. My team just pulled off the biggest upset ever.
Nice, Mike.
And some fans are getting crazy. They even flipped over a car.
Whoa.
Turns out it's my car, though.
Oh.
But I don't want to be upset right now. I want to know State Farm's going to take care of this, right?
We got you covered, Mike.
Yes! Woo!
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Call State Farm agent Ginger Cleary at 270-782-7276 today.
Thinking about digging, planting a tree, or putting up a fence? Hold that shovel. Before you break ground, head to Kentucky811.org or call 811. It's quick, it's free, and yep, it's the law. Submit your request online or call before you dig. Member utility pros will mark where the underground lines are. Don't risk the injury, service outages, penalties, or costly repairs. Safety is in your hands. 811 before you dig. Sponsored by the Kentucky Public Service Commission.
Banks over a runner. Banks over 2. That is a Hilltopper touchdown.
This is WKU football on the Hilltoppers Sports Network from Learfield.
Ever feel like gluten-free baked goods taste like cardboard? Not anymore. Awaken Bakery in downtown Bowling Green is the gluten-free bakery you've been waiting for, filled with a yummy, healthy, 100% gluten-free goodness. We have everything from sweet treats, sandwiches, coffee, and more. All totally gluten-free and absolutely delicious. WKU students, you can use your Flex Meal Plan dollars with your Student Grubhub account. Come visit us at 300 East Main Avenue in downtown Bowling Green for a warm welcome and something fresh. Awaken Bakery, gluten-free, has never tasted this good.
When it comes to your property, one call does it all. Stuart Ritchie Service Group. From heating and cooling, plumbing and electrical, to fire protection, alarms, commercial refrigeration, and more. We've got the tools and the team to get it done. Serving commercial, industrial, and residential clients 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Call 270-393-0285 or visit StuartRitchieService.com. Stuart Ritchie Service Group, your one-call service solution.
Just took it 65 yards in 11 plays, a 5-minute, 12-second drive, and they now lead it 20-16 over Southern Miss with 7 minutes and 51 seconds left. Hilltopper football brought to you by Anthem. Did you know virtual care is a great option for common health issues? Ask your doctor if they offer virtual visits or go to anthem.com to learn more. Guys, in this second half, the Hilltoppers have now outgained Southern Miss 235 yards to 63.
Yes, that was a great flip. I mean, after the halftime and great game plan coming out, even on defense and offense. I mean, that's a great job. And Jared, I mean, and you right down there what's going on and the momentum switch and the whole energy on the sideline.
The energy is definitely high, but I got to say, Southern Miss is definitely not out. They're definitely in it as well. So, I mean, it's going to come down to the wire in my mind. And if I were to guess, I'm going to guess special teams is going to be a big component of that.
Here's a kickoff from Cassidy at the 35-yard line. The Hilltoppers now up by 4. Their only previous lead in the game was 3-0. About 4 minutes into the game. Halfway in the end zone, they're going to run it out. He's over the 20. He's flipped up at the 30, and it's a big run out to the 30-yard line. Micah Davis took it halfway deep in the end zone and returns it out to the 30-yard line.
Yeah, they're playing with fight, though. They're not quitting either. I mean, they're playing hard. They're still playing hard.
The Golden Eagles have it from the 30. 7:45 to go in the game. Braxton takes it, hands it off right side. Big hole over the right tackle.
Ooh.
And Pittman is knocked down hard, and he's face down at the 44 after a 14-yard gain.
Man, Brackenridge came. He brought the heat on that one.
Metcalf had to leave the game in the last series for Southern Miss, their leading receiver, and now Pittman is face down and not moving at the 44. This pair of linebackers in Jalen Wester and Anthony Brackenridge, I can't recall a linebacker duo at WKU in my days here that hit as hard as those two guys. A duo like those guys.
Man, they run through you. I mean, they act like when they tackle somebody, they actually like they're running through the back of their spine or something the way they hit.
And they're not the biggest of defenders. We'll take a timeout during the injury report on Pittman, who is now at least 2 a knee. Before we take a timeout, let's step out for station ID on the Hilltopper Sports Network.
What if opening a checking account came with a perk? At South Central Bank, our popular Green Tree checking account now comes with more added value. That's right, things like cell phone protection, telehealth, roadside assistance, fuel savings, and enhanced identity theft support are all part of Green Tree checking. No hassle, no stress, just perks for doing something you were going to do anyway. Stop by any South Central Bank branch or visit us online at southcentralbank.com. Banking with rewards. South Central Bank, official bank of WKU football. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Graves Gilbert Clinic is proud to support Western Kentucky University. As the official healthcare partner of WKU Athletics, we are cheering on the Tops every step of the way. With over 20 locations in Bowling Green, Graves Gilbert Clinic is here for your health and well-being. Together, we are stronger on the field and in our community. Stand up and cheer, Hilltopper Nation.
From their first steps to their first dance, high chairs to high school. At Norton Children's, we know that when you're a parent, one thing stays the same through every stage. Their health is the most important thing in the world to you, which is why it's the only thing we do. Caring just for kids, for all the little things, the big things, and everything in between. NortonChildren's.com/justforkids. For all the care along the way.
Let's take a look at the Leach Buick GMC keys to a Hilltopper win tonight. First of all, Tyson want to get off to a quick start.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we got right now we're catching up, but we didn't start off to a quick start.
That did not happen. The other thing was he felt like it was imperative for the Hilltoppers to be able to see in terms of the pass game because this team picks off 22 passes. It's happened in the second half. It didn't happen in the first in the pass game.
Yeah, it's better in the second half, so I give that a victory, a win.
7:37 left after the 12-yard run by Pittman. He leaves the game. He did walk off the field. They bring the Carter in as a running back. They've had 4 different running backs in this football game. They fake it to Carter, and it's a play-action pass. They're on him. He's going to run to his right. He's over the 45 and diving out to the 48-yard line. He's able to pick up 5 on the scramble. Sneed, who's been in his face a time or two, brought him down. That's Braxton with a carry, picking up 4. It is 2nd and 6 at the Golden Eagle 47-yard line. We're nearing the 7-minute mark of the fourth quarter, and Western Kentucky University has battled from 13-6 down to lead it 20-16. Brackenridge now lines up outside. They have Wester, the inside linebacker, and they're going with 4 down linemen. They will run to the left. That's exactly where Brackenridge lined up. He knocked the ball away, but it's gathered up by the running back.
Ruling on the field is a fumble recovered by the offense. 3rd down.
You know what's really impressive about the defense and the defensive coaches? They did a great job of adjusting. They plus the linebackers outside towards the field, and only have one linebacker in the middle of the field because that's what they were doing all day.
3rd and 6. It bounces. It's incomplete in front of the Hilltopper bench. They were looking for Brown, and Ward had blanket coverage.
Incomplete pass. 4th down.
Brown is begging for a sideline to review it. He felt like he made the catch. I thought it bounced, but I'm 7 stories above the field.
Yeah, it bounced. Now, there's no way. Yeah, he's
I tell you what, he almost made that catch. Yeah. He almost made that catch. And Brown made an unbelievable catch in the first half. He's sliding on his stomach, but the ball did clearly bounce.
Yeah, that bounced on that one. The momentum is really shift towards the tops right now.
Now you have to watch for a fake punt.
Absolutely. I was getting ready to say that next.
From the 46, he will punt it. It's high and not that deep. Mack makes a fair catch at the 17-yard line. 37-yard punt, no return. It's Hilltopper ball with a 4-point lead and 6 minutes and 17 seconds left to go here in the 4th quarter. The last time the Tops had it, 11 plays, 65 yards in 5 minutes and 12 seconds to take the lead.
It would be a great job, if they can sustain it right now. Stay the main key, Randy. You know what he's talking about is stay in front of the change. I mean, you cannot have any negative plays right now.
What a great job Jenkins has done at center. There's been no miscues from him playing center for the first time this year, and he had to make that mid-game adjustment.
And Collins had to step up too.
Collins the right guard, Seymour the left guard, Jackson the left tackle, making his 32nd consecutive start. Upchurch the right tackle, they empty the backfield. Maverick pumping and throwing it to his outlet receiver, and he short hopped it to Parrish over there at the line of scrimmage. It's incomplete. The left tackle, Marshall Jackson, this was his 2nd career start in this streak of 32 in a row, right here in his bowl game when the Hilltoppers played South Alabama, and threw for over 500 yards, and a bowl record here in New Orleans, 522 yards passing, mostly from Austin Reed. And Jackson started in that game, and he started every game since.
And I would like to see KD on that over route. Get KD involved more.
They're now going to run after they fake the jet sweep to Hutchinson. They've taken him out of the game completely, and McIver runs it in behind his left guard, Lawrence Seymour, the 2nd-team All-American. And Maverick picks up 4 to the 21, setting up a massive 3rd down and 6 play for Western Kentucky University. They are leading by 4. 5 minutes and 50 seconds are left in the game. The Tops trying to get to their 8th bowl win since 2014 to catch Alabama, Georgia, and Ohio State for the most.
And Barry's going to have to win out here. He's going to have to win. This is an opportunity for him to make a play.
KD's been quiet. Here's a 3-man rush. Maverick rolling right, hit, fires it on the run, and he wings it over the middle to the 32-yard line, and that is a catch and a 1st down.
West.
Jackson West holds on to it, the Florida State transfer. McIver was hit. He was off balance and fired it over the middle to the 33-yard line for a 12-yard gain.
Yeah, and you know what? Over the middle right there, I mean, just being consistent. Now they're shifting to what they're doing defensively. So you're going to have to make plays. You're in man-to-man coverage right now.
Run to the left by Hart, dancing a little bit, and he's going to be pulled down. Let's see where he eventually falls down. They're going to give him a kind spot, I think, at the 31-yard line. Montgomery, the outside linebacker, brought him down. We now have 4 minutes and 50 seconds left to go in the game, with Western Kentucky University leading 20-16. It's a 2-yard loss on the attempted run to the left side. McIver in relief of the injured Tisdale, 11 of 18.
You just got to be careful of number 22, that safety, man. He is the one that makes all those interceptions. He is Corey Myrick.
McIver is running to his right side on 2nd and long, and he is brought down after a minimal gain. And that is the star defensive end, Jamon Tapp.
So he's back in the game.
The clock is stopped with 4 minutes and 6 seconds left.
Southern Miss will take their first charge time of the half.
Okay, there you go.
30 seconds. Please reset the game clock to 4:20. 4-2-0.
The Tops have been able to convert a 3rd and 6. And this one's even tougher now. It's 3rd and 11. With a timeout taken by Southern Miss. I don't believe Myers is back in the game, is he, Jared? You know, he limped off the field in the 3rd quarter when he took a hard hit after making a catch and the ball was dislodged. I don't know they're out there with Myers here since that particular play. West is a tight end.
Myers is out.
Well, there he comes back in.
Myers is running out there right now.
All right. He's always a good 3rd down target. It is 3rd and 11 for Western Kentucky University. They have converted, how about this, 6 out of 6 on 3rd downs in the second half.
Wow, I mean, that's a really good accomplishment.
They were not 1 of 9 in the first half. They are 6 of 6 on 3rd downs in the second half. They need 11 here. Snap to McIver against a 4-man rush. He's over the middle, and it's open, 45-46
wow,
first down.
That's huge.
7 for 7 on 3rd downs. He hits Henry. Henry on the catch out to the 46-yard line for 15 yards.
That is a game changer. You're going to eat a lot of clock up with that first down. That is huge.
It's at the 46-yard line. Henry's having a special game. 7 catches for 112 yards for Matt Henry.
And the safety peeking down. You need to go.
Running left is Parrish, open field. Run, 40, 30, 20, 15, 10, 5. Hey! He goes all the way and scores!
Parrish
around the left tackle. Marshall Jackson. And he just goes 54 yards. And the Hilltoppers are now winning 26-16.
Oh, my goodness. Outside zone. What a play. Marshall hemmed him in. Great play bouncing outside with the speed. Oh, my goodness, Randy.
Any idea how many touchdown runs Parrish has had this year? 0. And that's his first one.
Oh, my goodness. And it came in a great way, right?
54-yard run, his first college touchdown running the ball. And the Tops are now up by 10 with 3:38 to go. Cannon's extra point is perfect. And how about this turnaround in the second half? WKU now leading by 11, 27-16 with 3 minutes and 38 seconds left to go in the game. The Hilltoppers had 84 first half yards. They have 402 total yards as Parrish runs it in from 54 yards away.
What a difference a half would make. I mean, if I was a fly on the wall, I wonder what Coach Helton was telling them inside that locker room. Those coaches came out and made some great adjustments, and the defense, man, plussing those linebackers out have made a huge difference. And also too with McIver coming in, what makes it very interesting is it's not about what quarterback is ready or whatever. It's hard to game plan another quarterback you haven't looked at all week.
Yeah.
You haven't schemed for McIver, so they don't know what to expect for him. So Rudd did a great job of making that adjustment and then coming in and making those plays happen.
McIver hasn't played in the last 6 games. Here's a kickoff from Cassidy toward the end zone. They'll watch this one sail over the head of their kick returner, and it's 1st and 10 now for Southern Miss.
And you know what, hey, Jerry, you got to chime in on this, man. I think you made one of the calls of the game earlier when they were undisciplined, and then that comes back to haunt them, like in situations like this.
There's no doubt about it. But, I mean, I got to give credit of anybody to the offensive line for WKU. You know, when you have that many changes, especially at center, which is that captain of the offensive line, to come together the way that they did and to create the run lanes, protect McIver. Obviously, McIver's come out here and performed admirably, but the offensive line, really, I got to give them all the credit in the world for what they've done today.
Southern Miss needs to strike quickly. They're down by 11 points. They have 2 timeouts left. There's still a lot of time. 3:38 to go in the game. There's a middle screen, and the pass goes for 11 yards. First down now for Southern Miss. Carter with the catch. One of 4 different running backs that Southern Miss has used. Pittman may have been knocked out of the game in his last run. It's 1st and 10 for Southern Miss at the 36-yard line with 3 minutes and 14 seconds left against the down 3. Now they rush Hayward late. The ball is tipped at the line of scrimmage, and it goes to the turf untouched. as Haywood knocked it down.
Great
Second
play,
and 10.
great penetration, too.
Karan Haywood, who has had some big plays this year. How about the pick six at Delaware to help the Hilltoppers come from behind in that game and win?
Yeah, dropped him off in coverage, man. They wasn't expecting that. They need to probably do that again because he's going to try to throw the football again.
Second down and 10 for Southern Miss at their 36-yard line. Braxton will take the snap against a three-man rush, and he wings it to the far sideline to the 40-yard line, and it's caught, and he steps out of bounds to stop the clock with 3 minutes and 2 seconds left. And that catch was reeled in by Jermaine Hayes, who's not even on the depth chart. So he pulls it in.
And the clock is still running. He didn't get out of bounds, I guess.
It is 3rd down and 5 at the 41-yard line. We're down to 2 minutes and 50 seconds left to go. The Hilltoppers are up by 11 points. They were down by 7 at halftime. They're rushing. They're in his face. He throws it down the middle. It's slow, and it's not caught at the 46-yard line. Reaching down was Carl Chester. He didn't get down to the turf and try to cradle. He leaned over and tried to make the catch around his ankles.
Yeah, he didn't want no part of that. I mean, he saw a couple of his other guys get hit. He didn't want that. And then Brackenridge just kind of blew up one of these linemen. Man, you're right, Rand. Those guys play so physical downhill.
This right here could be a game-winning play. It is 4th and 5 for Southern Miss at their 41-yard line.
And we got everybody on the line of scrimmage, and here they go.
Braxton will roll right. They're after him. He's back at his own 26-yard line, and Braxton is hit. He throws it away. It's a sliding grab at the 50. Did he make the catch? He made the catch at the 50-yard line to keep the drive alive and save the game. And 2 Hilltoppers are down. A sliding catch at midfield by Micah Davis. They were all over Braxton, who's 6'2 and 227. As he was going down, he knew he had to throw the ball to at least have a chance to keep the game alive. And while he is down, he's being pulled to the ground by
almost
Herard.
Fumbled, yeah.
He throws the ball. He is hit in the stomach, and it's a lob toss to the 50, and Micah Davis makes a special catch. Meanwhile, Brackenridge is limping.
Hey, guys, Brackenridge will be back soon. He got a hit in the groin area, so I think they're going to just let him rest for a second. He should be back here in just a moment.
Braylon Braxton was all but sacked and on there nearly fumbled.
The ruling of a catch is under further review.
Oh, this could be a game changer, but I think he caught that.
It was 4th and 5, but he threw it from about his own 18-yard line after wrestling the ball away from Herard, nearly fumbling it, and then getting blown up by Brackenridge. So this is a major review. We're looking at the replay. I can't tell.
It's close.
It's very close. And this group of receivers for Southern Miss, they have made some circus catches in this game.
They're just going to make this game just interesting, just extend it.
2 minutes and 22 seconds are left.
Oh, that was really cool. You can't really tell, though. It's going to be hard to overturn that.
Our review is brought to you by Houchins Industries. Stuff the Bus was founded in 2005 by Tony Rhodes and was quickly adopted by the community as something much more. Houchins Industries is a community champion partner of the Stuff the Bus Foundation. The event collected over 150 tons of school supplies in the last 21 years. Now with the power of Houchins Industries, Stuff the Bus can give back 12 months a year to numerous classrooms, teachers, schools, and families in southern Kentucky. For every touchdown during tonight's game, Houchins Industries is donating $150 to the Boys and Girls Clubs of Bowling Green. McIver with a running touchdown from 11 yards away. And then Hart capped off a 65-yard drive with a run. And then Parrish with his 54-yard gallop, giving the Hilltoppers a lead of 27-16. They are still reviewing that sliding catch on a tremendous effort and throw by Braylon Braxton with Hilltoppers all over him. He's fighting off Herard. Here comes Davis, and he's blown up into ribcage by Brackenridge. He lofts the ball down the field, and sliding, going back toward his quarterback was Davis.
After review, the call on the field is upheld. First down,
and he
Southern
made
Miss.
He made a catch like you wouldn't believe. So this game is still for the taking. 9-yard Herculean effort by Bayless, the quarterback.
Yeah, big plays like that with receivers, you catch the ball. I mean, you extend the drive. you got to do everything you can do. If you're running down the field, I mean, we used to call them wide receivers, but you're a wide retriever. You got to bring that bone back, that dog bone back. You got to make sure you get that offense extended life.
It's at midfield. Bayless settling back. Rush from the outside. Runs to his right, nearing the Hilltopper sideline. Lofting the ball down the right sideline. He undershoots his receiver, who's at the 12-yard line. The pass bounced about the 15. It'll be 2nd and 10. Bayless with that strength and the toughness to being brought down reminds me of an NFL quarterback like Dante Culpepper.
Yeah, Culpepper, big
strength.
Culpepper. Absolutely. But that went right there, man. He tried to play tennis. He tried to one-hop it on that one. Throw that don't count, right?
Not usually.
In football.
And not even the great catches the Southern Miss receivers have made in this game. They could not come up with that one.
Yeah, they would have to come underneath the turf to get that one.
2nd and 10 now from midfield against 3 down WKU defensive linemen. They empty the backfield. And he's back to throw it again. He'll go to the near sideline, and he'll step out of bounds at the 39-yard line. It's an 11-yard gain, and that is a Southern Miss first down.
Yeah, they're trying to, get one play. It's 2:05 left. They'll get one play to the end zone, then you got timeouts after that. The clock is still running.
Second catch from Hayes. 1st and 10 at the Hilltopper 39.
That is a 2-minute timeout.
And we're at the 2-minute timeout. 2 minutes to go. Somebody toss me a Tums. The Tops are trying to hold on and win a bowl game for the 8th time in the last, since 2014. They're up 11, but Southern Miss still has the ball on the keep the season alive play by Braylon Braxton and Micah Davis. This is the Hilltopper Sports Network from near field and a varsity app.
Looking to earn more on your money? Liberty Federal Credit Union's free vertical checking account is now even better with an increased interest rate of 3.5% APY, letting you earn even more on your money. So what are you waiting for? Start earning more on your money today with vertical checking, only at Liberty Federal Credit Union. Some requirements apply. Annual percentage yield. No minimum balance required. Applicable on balances up to $20,000. Federally insured by NCUA.
2026 season tickets are on sale now. Reserve your seats today for another fun-filled season at the ballpark starting on April 3rd. Season tickets include access to the Performance Food Service Club, invitations to special events, discounts at the Body Shop, and more. Contact the Hot Rod sales team at 270-901-2121 or visit bghotrods.com to reserve your seats for 2026 today.
He's got the speed. He's got room. He's going to score.
No one gets you closer to the game than Sirius XM College Sports Radio.
For the win. Got it. Let's go.
Tune in for news, talk, and analysis from the offseason through regular season and into the postseason. We've got your team covered anywhere you go.
Deep to center field. Oh, it's gone.
Get a free trial at SiriusXM.com/College Sports Radio 2025.
Just released a report that currently ranks Nashville among the most traffic-congested cities in the United States and the world. Why fight this traffic when flying out of the Nashville airport? I own a shuttle company called Just Use Shuttle. At the end of the 2025 year, we'll have over 150 successfully completed shuttle runs to and from the Nashville airport. And we have the very best of professional service, personal service, professionalism, and in our first full year of business, over 150 shuttle runs. Our rates don't fluctuate with supply and demand or the days of the week. They're always the same. And only for your travel party. No shared parties with Just You Shuttle. Call or text me anytime to schedule your pickup, either in BG to the airport or from B&A to Bowling Green. Just You Shuttle. 615-982-5775. 2 minutes to go. Hilltoppers up 11. Southern Miss has just converted on a pass to the 38-yard line where it's 1st and 10.
Yeah, they got to make sure they see these three receivers stat that they understand what's going to happen.
The rush is in Braxton's face. He is hit and sacked at the 42-yard line. Flying around from the right side for the Hilltoppers was Karan Haywood.
Karan Haywood, man, he came around
Southern
there like
Miss
a madman.
We'll take their second charge time of the half. 30 seconds. Please reset the game clock to 1:55. 1:55.
The Jacksonville, Florida sophomore was injured with a hamstring earlier this year and was not playing a lot early in the season. but he just absolutely blew by Hayes Creel, the right tackle, and made the sack. Timeout has been taken by the Golden Eagles. They have one remaining.
It's incredible. Right now, the Office of Highway Safety reminds you to play it safe this holiday season and have a designated driver for all your celebration. Drive sober or get pulled over.
3-yard loss on the quarterback sack. 2nd down and 13. Hilltoppers will have Sofilo on the nose of the center, Maui. They are now bringing in Machiavelli Malatumo, who normally lines up as a defensive tackle Terry. He's standing up as an end, and now he's rushing the right tackle. And he throws it down the middle to traffic. Intercepted at the 15-yard line, the 30, the 40, and you can open up the doors and let the ushers in. This show is over. The Hilltoppers are getting ready to win their 8th bowl since 2014 to catch Alabama, Georgia, and Ohio State. Holy moly.
Yeah, what a knockout punch by Jaden Joe Lewis. I mean, he is one of the smartest players out there on that football field, man. He knows exactly what's going on. If you got 2 receivers on one side, you got a 2-by-2, you know there's going to be one receiver going over the middle, and he was expecting that. Great play.
Jalen Lewis has been a fixture all year long. The junior out of Brownsville, Tennessee, has picked off the pass. Southern Miss can only stop the clock one time. There's 1 minute and 45 seconds left. It looks as if the Hilltoppers are going to win their 9th game of the year. Getting to 9 games makes it a special season. 8 good year, 9 special season. 1:45 to go in the game. McIver in the gun with an 11-point lead. He'll take it and hand it off. Hunt will run up the middle for a couple of yards. In the history of Western Kentucky University football, guys, 106 years of playing football on the Hill, only 17 teams have ever got the 9 wins in a season. And under Coach Tyson Helton, well, he's had a few 9-win teams. Year 1, 9 wins. Year 3, 9 wins. Year 4, 9 wins. Year 7, looks as if it's going to be 9 wins. 2 of his other 7 years, 8 wins.
And he's undefeated against Southern Miss, correct?
The Hilltoppers will go to 5-0 with this particular win. We're down to 65 seconds left to go in the game. McIver will take the snap, run up the middle by Hart out to the 45. And let's think back about all the bowl wins the Hilltoppers have had. Is there a more impressive game win for the Tops in a bowl game, considering how badly I felt like they were manhandled in the first half?
Absolutely, earlier. But you know what also, too, this game right here, this is probably one of the hardest hitting football games I've been around.
Yeah.
These guys are landing on the line. I mean, they are hitting. There's live crocodiles out here. I know we're in New Orleans. We're in the bayou, but they are eating out here.
We're down to 25 seconds to go in the game, 14 seconds left on the play clock. And you talk about a hard-earned, come-from-behind win. Western Kentucky University completely dominated the second half.
Western Kentucky will take the first charge time out of the half.
We're down to 12 seconds left. They'll just take one more snap, and they will win the 2025 New Orleans Bowl after coming here in 2022 and beating South Alabama in a different kind of game. That was a total blowout from start to finish, where they just passed South Alabama into submission. There was more of a physical contest than that one.
Yeah, this was a physical game, but what's great about it, like we talked about earlier, at the first half, right, there was only 7 points. I mean, Southern Miss had so many opportunities to put more on the score, so we're in the game, and Jared can chime in on here. And now the Tops just finished really strong, and you brought the statistics, Randy, about us scoring that many points at the end of the game. That is unbelievable.
Yeah, I mean, I'll jump in here again. What I got to give the most credit to is this, again, the Hilltopper offense. First of all, the defense played amazing. Obviously got the ball back, kept the Southern Miss Eagles out of the end zone. But this offensive line, to have the injuries and be able to do what they did.
Here's a run by Hart off left tackle. That'll be the last play of the game as he carries it from the 43-yard line down to the 40-yard line of Southern Miss. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, and the game is over. The Hilltoppers have won another bowl game, and this has been dear old Western's day.
Oh man, them guys so excited around there. Jared, you got to be excited over there too. They're running and throwing water everywhere. They're having a Gatorade bath or what?
Hey man, Terry, they're having a lot of fun over here. Coach Elton's having a lot of fun. Again, the way that first half went, to have the turnaround with the Hilltoppers, I mean, just a fantastic team win, and everybody here on the field is very, very excited right now.
The Hilltoppers this season in the fourth quarter have outscored their opponents by 59.